Greetings, I'm Neon and today I'm going to be showing you how to get S rank in professional mode and how to do it a lot easier. So, the requirements for this playthrough are to start a new game and to have the Chicago Sweeper and Armor Ashley. Of course, you can do this without Armor Ashley or the Chicago Sweeper, but I actually recommend this strategy. Of course, you can do it without bonus weapons and infinite weapons. So the strategy is going to be that of using the chicken hat to take less damage, but again, you can do it without the chicken hat and without all of the bonus weapons. So the strategy is that of getting as many spinels as we can before chapter 7. That way we can have 30 spinels to buy the exclusive upgrade ticket to get the infinite Chicago Sweeper. In this run I will be showing you where to save and where to actually go. Anyway, before we get started, let me tell you, if you do die, please go back to the main menu and load your last save file. Otherwise, it will count the time you wasted when you did die. The very first thing we're going to be doing here is going down the stairs and skipping all cutscenes, okay? So, without further ado, let's do this. Alright, we're going to go up to these bottles right here, and then we're going to do a 180-degree angle, turn, and then we're going to just go up the stairs like this. At the beginning of this section, we won't be killing any enemies or shooting them. We will just run past them. In this particular part, we can grab the green herb from this little container, but you're risking taking damage. So if you don't feel confident, just walk past it. It's okay. Skip all cutscenes and then let's move on. We are going to be shooting this crow, so we get a random drop. Sometimes you get a ruby, sometimes you get peseta, sometimes you get gunpowder. We're going to be getting our weapons here from the storage in the typewriter, so we're going to be getting the Chicago Sweeper. I also recommend using the primal knife for this. We will be upgrading it and making it infinite in the island. So get the Chicago Sweeper and get the Sentinel 9 if you do have it. It is not strictly necessary to use the Sentinel 9. I will be using the Red 9 in this playthrough, so if you don't have the deluxe edition, don't worry. This guide is perfect for all people, not just the people who have the deluxe edition or the chicken hat and stuff like that. You can use this run to also give yourself hardcore S+. Just feel free to save anywhere you want, and don't feel too strict on where to save and when to save. We're gonna be running past all these enemies. Watch out, there is a trap here. Don't get stuck, because we all know we've gotten stuck on that trap many times, even though it's been like 20 playthroughs. Before you go to the comment section and tell me that you can shoot the bell, don't worry, I know. But it is almost impossible to hit it with a pistol. If I believe it actually is impossible, but anyway, we're gonna be doing it in an even easier way, don't worry. Just follow my guide. I've perfected this guide, so yeah. Go to the left, grab the green herb, and kill this enemy in stealth mode with your knife. We're going to the right here. We're looking for a hand grenade. A hand grenade is extremely important in this playthrough, but it is not essential. So, drops from containers are random. Let me tell you that. They are random. Some of them are scripted, and some of them are random. Most of them are random. When you are low on health, you will break any container that you break will give you a green herb, so keep that in mind. Anyway, the strategy is that of going up the tower. But before we do that, we are actually looking for that extra hand grenade that we can find right here. Most of the time you can find one hand grenade right here. So, don't go into the shotgun house. Don't go into the shotgun house. If you run into problems like a lot of enemies in front of the tower, just take your time. Take your time, go around the safe way. You don't have to worry. We will end this run with 1 hour and 30 minutes to spare, so trust me, you can do this. Anyway, we're going around here. Our goal is that of going up the tower. Again, this is not going to be the same thing for you. because enemies are random, okay? Anyway, we're gonna go up the bell tower here. No, it's not a bell tower. I guess it used to be a bell tower. So don't move. Once you reach upstairs, up the ladder, don't move because it will collapse. So our goal is that of killing enemies as they come up the stairs. This is probably one of the best ways of dealing with the village. Just don't let them come up and don't move. You can use your Chicago sweeper here. You can use any shotgun. You can use your grenades, preferably 2 grenades. But remember, if you go into the shotgun house, you are triggering the chainsaw to come out. So the chainsaw means you've killed 10 enemies, okay? Yes, that's what that means. So we're gonna actually have to kill another 5 or so. I believe the chainsaw means 5 enemies, actually, sorry. But yeah, just sit at the top of the bell tower and just finish them off. Like again, if you're attempting this with without the Chicago sweeper, it is gonna be a lot more difficult. But yeah, as long as you have ammo and grenades, you should be able to do this. This is quite possibly the easiest way. Also, don't get me wrong, you will end up falling off here without having, telling the bell, like tolling the bell. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get rowdy. It's gonna get rowdy. Okay, it is very risky. It's high risk, high reward. But yeah, that's essentially the strategy there. After that, we're just gonna pretty much attempt to kill as many enemies as we can, and that should make the bell toll. So we need 15 enemies in total. The chainsaw guy also kills some of the enemies for you, so you can use that to your advantage. But yeah, I don't actually recommend trying to fight him because he is too strong for you at this point. But yeah, essentially just use the bell tower, and if you manage to fall off, use the cow, and if the cow isn't enough, go into the shotgun room and get the shotgun and kill all the rest of the enemies with your shotgun. You will take damage, trust me, it is not easy. It is not easy. I'm well experienced, and I still take a ton of damage. But yeah, so eventually you will have enough enemies and enemy kills, and the bell will toll. Remember, there is an extra hand grenade in the shotgun house, and there is an extra there is a shotgun in there, so this will help you out. This segment shouldn't take you longer than 7 to 6 minutes. Even if it takes you 10, that's perfectly okay, don't worry. I'm giving you enough time to do this. I have completed this run twice already, and this is the noob-friendly guide on how to do it, okay? So any player can do this, like literally any player can do this. You don't have to be a pro, you don't have to be, young or anything, you can do this. It's for all ages, for all skill levels, and don't worry. And that's it. That's how you survive the village. That's one of the many ways of surviving the village. Probably the safest way in new game. Well, we're gonna look out at our clock here. Before we do that, we're gonna grab everything at the bottom of the tower because we've been killing enemies. So as you can see there, it took me 8 minutes to do this. That's perfectly okay. So remember, break boxes with your knives because it is faster. It doesn't really matter that much, but it is, faster if you're trying to get away from enemies. We're gonna grab the handgun ammo there and the ruby from the left house, and then we're gonna keep going to the farm. So this is where we actually start our strategy. The very first request is located in the farm, and that is shooting 5 medallions. Sorry, shooting the blue medallions. That is the first request. I'm going to be showing you all the locations. Don't save here because again, it's only 7 to 10 minutes here. So yeah, so we're going to be knifing this first medallion right there. First medallion out of 5. And then we're going to be stabbing this enemy right here. And then we're going to be going to the barn and getting the box to the right. Once again with our knife. And then we're going to be killing this enemy in stealth mode. Always stealth mode at this part. And then we're going to be getting the next medallion that's in this little hut right there, very well hidden. And then we're going to be getting this treasure. This treasure actually loses value if it drops in the water, so shoot it when it's right here, right there. There you go. You might want to wait a slightly longer because sometimes that's a bit too close. But yeah, the next medallion is right there. We're going to be shooting that. Then we're going to walk over past the fence. And then we're going to go up this window. And we're going to be shooting this lock right there. You see the lock? Okay, just shoot there. And this should open the door. And you can grab the cog, you can grab the ruby, you can grab the items, you can grab the kitchen knife, but most importantly, wooden cog. After that, we are going to go back outside. Don't risk it and go upstairs because sometimes the enemy upstairs will grab you. But you can go up the ladder, it's okay. If this guy rushes at you, get ready to crouch. Also, if you want to see the locations of the medallions, you can just grab the request. We're crouching here. You can disarm this, but I suggest you crouch here so they take damage. I'm going to get this yellow herb. And then I'm going to go upstairs and get the shotgun shells and insert the cog. After we insert the cog, we can actually get the last few medallions. So we're going to go back outside, upstairs. Shoot the medallion right there. And the last medallion right there. And then I suggest you jump out. But if you want to get cheeky and get extra handgun ammo, you can get the handgun ammo right there. We can also get this box, but it's slightly riskier than just walking outside. If you want a green herb, you can get to this herb, but I actually don't recommend you go for it because it is very, very dangerous. After that, we're just gonna walk across the bridge. Don't worry about the boxes. We can survive without them. Run as fast as you can. The cowhead dude is right behind you, and he will catch up to you if you stop for 1 millisecond. Go up to this wagon thing with the dead cow in it. And push it. You will be invincible. Don't worry if the dude pushes you and tries to kill you. If he swings his hammer at this point, get ready to dodge. But yeah, I took slightly 1 more second longer than normally do, and I got hit by the trident thing, the pitchfork. Break this box and go to the right. You have to go to the right, otherwise you take damage. Watch out, there will be an enemy here. So as we approach this next segment, let me tell you that the Chicago Sweeper, much like the TMP, can stun enemies with 1 or 2 bullets. So we're going to be using that. We're going to be equipping the Chicago Sweeper here to run past enemies. So we're going to equip our Chicago Sweeper and shoot this guy and run past him. Same thing with this guy. You can run past him after you stun him, but you can also just run past him, but that's risky. We're gonna equip our knife and break this lock, and that's it. That is the easiest way to do that. So like I said, Chicago Sweeper is very useful for stunning enemies. We're gonna go up to this C4 and interact with it to disarm it. Watch out, don't run into it. It is very risky to do that if you're someone who, you know, you could slip and not press the button at the right time, so be careful. We're gonna open this dresser here, and that's area number 1. I mean, chapter number 1. We're gonna knife this dude and grab his loot, and then proceed to the next one. So we've completed this chapter in 13 minutes, okay? We can do this faster, but since this is the easy guide for all players, noob friendly, we're gonna be doing this in 13 minutes or less. Don't save here. Don't save here because you're only 10 minutes into the run and there is no point of saving here. This is a slightly more difficult and challenging part. So please pay close attention to what I do. Do it as best as you can to replicate it. To replicate what I do. We're gonna grab the kitchen knife here, okay? Grab the kitchen knife from the corpse. And then we're gonna run, and then we're going to stealth kill this enemy. Okay? Don't let him spot you, otherwise it's the end. We're gonna grab another kitchen knife. We're gonna run past this dude. There we go. Don't step in the trap. As soon as we walk over here, we're gonna crouch. Crouch towards this hole and jump over it. And then we're going to kill this guy. make sure he doesn't spot you, okay? Then we're gonna grab his loot and hold the button here until you hear that the door is fully open, okay? And then look straight at the door, and then run. Run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can. Hop over the wall, hop over the first window, and avoid the dude. Don't even think about killing him. And that's it. That's how you do it. Now we can grab our gear. You can send your Chicago sweeper to the storage here, because we are about to hit a checkpoint. Don't forget to grab the extra knives and the herb. Combine any red herbs or green herbs that you may have, and we are going back into the hallway. Before we do that though, we're going to skip this cutscene, and we are going to be killing some rats. This is part of our strategy, to have as many requests as we can before chapter 7, to make this incredibly easy. Again, you can do this without the Chicago sweeper, but I'm doing this with the Chicago sweeper because it is incredibly easy for all players. We're gonna be knifing this second rat right here after we kill the enemy. Watch out, don't step in the trap. And then the third rat will be right here. This is the last rat. Before you leave though, don't forget to grab the handgun ammo and the sapphire from the furnaces. After that, we are going to head back and talk to the merchant. So at the merchant, we're gonna complete the request. We're gonna be selling the pearl pendant, the velvet blue, the hunter's lodge key, and any possible weapons like the deluxe edition shotgun that I don't recommend, the rifle ammo, and that's pretty much it. If you own the hand cannon, you can use the hand cannon, of course, but I'm doing the Chicago sweeper. I actually recommend you grab the case upgrade here.
A bit more space never hurt anyone. Perfect size for you, Strength. Don't get yourself killed now.
So, this is where I'm gonna need you to put your big gamer pants on, okay? You can choose two things. You can save here if you have trouble with the village, but you're gonna be skipping a save before the lake monster. Or you can wait until the lake monster and save right there, okay? So, we're gonna put our big gamer pants here, okay? Put them on. It's time to get serious. This enemy can be a plaga, so just run past her. We're gonna go up here. You can actually shoot the barrel from here. You can shoot the barrel from here, but we're gonna be doing this with the Chicago, okay? Equip the Chicago sweeper so we can stun enemies a lot more easy. Look at that. See? One bullet or two. Same thing here. Boom. Yes, this is random, by the way. You can get hit by axes randomly and grenades. So we're gonna turn around here and then we're gonna shoot that barrel. Boom. After that, we're gonna go into here and we're gonna grab the small key. And then we're gonna go up the ladder. Just run. Run. Equip your shotgun here and take out any enemies that can run at you. Doesn't matter, we won't be using the shotgun later, so just use it here. Use your shotgun in the best way possible to move enemies out of the way. Don't get that barrel. Equip your Chicago sweeper. This is where you might get hit. This is a difficult part. But don't worry, you should have enough heals. So just don't worry and heal up. Heal up. Heal up. And then we're just gonna move. We're just gonna move. You will take damage here, but don't worry, you have enough stuff. You can do it. We're gonna turn around and shoot that barrel. This is another difficult part, but it's the final stretch, okay? You can shoot this guy and stun him, but sometimes he doesn't care, so we're gonna shoot him with a shotgun. There we go. We're gonna shoot him with a shotgun, shoot her in the face, shoot that in the face, and shoot the barrel with whatever weapon you have. We're gonna grab the treasure as fast as we can. Grab everything as fast as you can. Run to the yellow wheel and spin it. This is probably one of the hardest things in the entire game for normal players or average players. That's it. After that, as fast as we can, we're gonna run down. Sometimes there's enemies here, sometimes. So just to make sure, use your shotgun to take them out. It is a big waste, but I'm making sure that you make it out alive. This plaga right here is a big pain. Hopefully you didn't trigger this plaga, so just don't worry about this lady. Just at the beginning, just shoot her and run past her, okay? Don't turn her into a plaga. Don't risk it. And that's it. That's how you do the eagle emblem. It is very difficult, don't get me wrong, but you have to learn it. You have to improvise and adapt, okay? Use the Chicago Sweeper to stun. This is how you solve the puzzle. It's incredibly easy, so it's not even a puzzle. Don't forget you have to hold the action button here. So, if you have the Deluxe Edition or the Expanded Treasure Map, DLC, you will be able to get a purple gem here, which is incredibly helpful at the beginning. So don't forget to grab it. We are at 20 minutes, okay? Right before the Chief's Manor. This guy is annoying, so just run past him or try to kill him with your knife. Just run past these guys, don't worry. Watch out for the traps. This lady will get stuck because she's dumb. We're gonna go run up these stairs and we're gonna kill the crow. We're killing the crow in this run because we want as much money as we can. We're gonna break this yellow thing here and then we're gonna grab the treasure from right there. Shoot it and then don't stop, just keep going. This is your last challenge, okay? This is another difficult challenge. Stick to the left, stick to the left, stick to the left, stick to the left, crouch, run. Easy. Watch out for the trap, watch out for the trap, and don't stop running, because they will catch up to you. Don't stop running. Just run, 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 run. Run so far away. And we're gonna grab this thing, and then we're gonna go into the puzzle. The puzzle is crops, pig, and baby. We're grabbing everything here. We're grabbing the small key, we're grabbing the ammo, and we're grabbing the hand grenade from the shelf and the money. So, crops, pig, baby. That's how you do it. The crystal marble puzzle piece. But before we go upstairs, watch out, there will be a ganado here. So we're gonna wait for him to rush twice. Look at him, see? He rushed twice. So we're gonna run past him. And then we run upstairs. Go around the table, by the way. I forgot to say. And yeah, this is how you solve the puzzle. We're gonna move it down. We're gonna move down. And then until it's like that, we're gonna move it to the left. And that's it. That's how you do it. So down, left. We're gonna grab the handgun ammo, and that is chapter 2. With no saves. Don't worry, we're close to our first save in this run. We are going to be seeing our chapter results here. So we are currently at 22 minutes, okay? That's plenty of time. So that chapter took 8 minutes to do, okay? It should take about 5, but that's perfectly okay. Don't save yet. Trust me, this is the easy part. We just did all the difficult parts. So now to the easy part of the game. We're gonna be grabbing the red herb and the egg from the oven. Don't forget the egg from the oven. This should help you heal on your way to the fishing farm. So, excuse me. We're going to help our dog friend here. Just skip the cutscene, even though it's very cute. And we're gonna get this barrel. After that, we are going to head back to the village through the insignia key gate. Before we head into the village, there will be a small hut to the right. Grab everything that you need from here and then let's proceed. So if you missed any chests on the way back, you can go back and grab them here on the way in the village. So we're gonna knife this crow because he's a nerd. And then we're gonna go into this house and we are going to be using our first small key. This is important early on because we want as much money as we can. Get the vintage compass and don't get anything else in this room because we will be attacked by an enemy otherwise. Shoot this lock. It's not necessary, but I like shooting it. We're gonna go into this room. Watch out, watch out. We're gonna position ourselves behind this barrel and shoot the C4. We're shooting it because sometimes the enemy in the other room dies, but in this case she survived, so be careful and prepare for a quick parry. Unfortunately, there is no way for me to effectively teach you how to parry because it's all up to you and your muscle memory. We're gonna hit this guy in the face and kick him in the back of the head. After that, we're gonna go into the insignia key. And that's our first Viper. We're gonna be using our knife to kill the Viper and grab it. After that, we're gonna get the chest here, or the box, sorry, and then we're gonna be shooting the treasure. Get the velvet blue, and then get the shotgun shells from the drawer. After that, we're gonna go outside and go to the right and get the shotgun shells right here, or whatever it is that you find. Get the barrels and sell the Viper and the vintage compass, the velvet blue, and any possible ammo that you're not using, like sniper rifle. From here, you can repair your knife or sell the skull crusher, whatever it is called. There is a special offer for the bolt thrower here. If you want, you can buy it. I don't recommend it. Buy the recipe through the flash grenades though, instead. So I upgraded my pistol here, but it is not needed, okay? So don't buy the bolt thrower. I was testing it out because someone said you can use the mines. I don't recommend the mine strategy because remember guys, everyone that's using those videos as strategies, they have a fully upgraded mine thrower, and trust me, I'm gonna be showing you how to get the bosses without the mine thrower, okay? Anyway, there are some treasures here that you can grab, but I'm skipping them because I forgot. So I'm knifing this guy in the throat. I'm gonna be shooting this nest here. And I'm going to be knifing these symbols to complete another request. Grab the chicken egg, and you can eat it if you want. There is an extended treasure up there if you so desire, but I forgot. Anyway, after that we're gonna go to the church. There is another extended treasure to the left of the church. Don't forget to grab it. So before you go to this little chest right here, and just grab it. There we go. This is a red gemstone ring, so it is very, very good for our run. So, okay. We're gonna be breaking this chest. So we are 27 minutes in, and we are about to hit our first save. But before we do that, we're gonna be using our second small key and get the yellow diamond. This is one of the most expensive diamonds in the game. So we're 27 minutes in, and we are going to save, okay? We're going to save before the fishing farm, because the fishing farm was one of the points where a lot of people were struggling in, so we are going to be doing that. We're going to be saving right before the bridge that leads to the fishing farm, okay? So now in this guide, this is the noob-friendly guide, okay? This is the noob-friendly guide. Remember this. I prefer saving before the giant, but we're doing this your way because you guys were having issues. So after we save it for the first time, we're going to go back out and across the bridge. We're going to be running. Run, don't stop. Run, don't stop. Run, don't stop. Run, don't stop. You might get hit by fire here. Don't worry, just don't worry. Just go up the ladder as fast as you can. These guys cannot grab you for some reason. I'm not too sure why, so we're just gonna super run. Equip your shotgun, this guy might hit you. Equip your shotgun, he might hit you. You should parry him or shoot him in the face with a shotgun. But he's annoying, so yeah, if he hits you, just walk past him. These guys are annoying, so we're gonna shoot them in the face. Shoot him in the face. Don't worry about the second one. Sometimes he just kind of stabs you and you can walk past him. So disable the C4, and then we can just run to the right here, and that's it. Again, it's not gonna play out the same way for you than it did for me. You can use your Chicago to stun them as I taught you, or your shotgun. Don't be afraid of using your shotgun. Shotgun is to be used in the beginning of the game only. We're gonna grab the medallion request so we can see it on the map. We're gonna throw a grenade in the middle of the crows, and we're going to be killing the dog here. There are 2 dogs. So make sure this dog is dead. Make sure this dog is dead because I thought he was dead. Make sure the dog is dead. Okay, make sure the dogs are dead. Otherwise, they might hit you. Anyways, that is where the first medallion will be located. Don't forget to shoot down the treasure also. Don't forget to get the treasure. Get all of the money, all of the stuff. You actually get your grenade back from this, so it is actually recommended to do this. There is a chest here, or a box. I'm gonna be doing that a lot in this playthrough, aren't I? Anyway, we're gonna grab the red ruby and the handgun ammo, and then that's it. We're gonna move on to the next area. You can eat your brown egg here if you did take damage, so don't worry. You're gonna finish this run with like 30 heals, I promise. Anyway, we're gonna break these barrels, okay? Break these barrels. So in this playthrough, we're actually gonna be doing more puzzles than we did in the original playthrough, if you watched the original one. So this is the merchant's hideout, okay? So we're gonna grab the hexagon piece A from the hideout, and then we're gonna run straight to the fishing farm. Remember to reload all of your weapons, especially your Chicago. The Chicago is used to stun enemies, okay? Don't forget that. So this is one of the most difficult parts in the game for players who are not confident. So please be confident. I believe in you. You can do this. You've got this. I'm telling you, you can do it. Okay? I'm telling you. I know it's difficult when it comes to like dealing with grabs, but you just gotta run. Gotta run. Equip your Chicago. Okay? Equip your Chicago. Run past these two enemies. Run past. Run past. Run past. Run past. You can stun this lady by shooting her in the stomach with your Chicago, okay? You just gotta be confident. Go up to the C4 and press the action button. That's it. So this is where you get snakes. You can get 2 snakes here. But if you don't get them now, don't worry, we can get them later. We're gonna knife this lock and run in, okay? If we don't have enough room, we can send something to our storage. Don't worry, we're gonna come back here. Don't worry, we are going to come back here. Don't worry, we're gonna come back here. Anyway, if this dude blocks the way, don't worry, hit him in the face and then punch him. Or use your shotgun. Okay, it's up to you. One of them drops a ruby sometimes. That's it, we're gonna run up the ladder. There are some boxes to the right, so if you want them, you can grab them, but I don't want them. Anyway, we're gonna run and drop down here. We're gonna run across this rock, like around it. Watch out, don't get hit. It happens. If that dude is crouched for some reason, just run past him. Anyway, this is where the bull guy sometimes is located. But we're gonna be using our Chicago bullets to stun these 2 enemies, or however many you want, and then we're gonna run past them. If you took damage, just eat your eggs. You gotta eat your eggs, okay? Anyway, that's it. You did it. Good job. Congratulations. That was one of the most difficult parts. And even if you failed, it's all the way back to the bridge. And now we can do the Lago boss fight, okay? See, that's the strategy. We're saving before difficult parts. And if you fail, you have to do them again. That way, you will learn how to do them. So, grabbing the yellow herb and the kitchen knife, if you so desire, you can send back the combat knife to your storage, and additionally you can just sell the vipers to the merchant, but don't waste time. Anyway, get all the barrels here. Get everything in here. So let me quickly remind you that this guide took another extra 5 hours to make and an extra 4 hours to commentate over. So please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, it helps me out immensely. But yeah, so we're gonna put the fuel, but don't forget to shoot the last medallion. Shoot the last medallion. We're at 33 minutes. Don't forget to shoot the last medallion here. There is a medallion right there, okay? Don't forget it. Anyway, we're gonna hold right. Hold right, okay? You can move the boat here in this section. You wanna hit the Lago at least 10 times, 5 to 10 times in this section, okay? You'll know you've dealt enough damage when he flinches, okay? So, if you miss, you will actually take longer, okay? Anyway, you can move your boat, please. If you see that there's a little, like, there's wood, like those tree parts on the, like they're about to hit you, just stick to the left of them, okay? Always stick inside of the wood. Like, I don't know how to explain it, like in the inner part of the obstacle. Hopefully you understand what I mean. Anyway, once you hit the Lago enough times, he will go down, and that's gonna be it.
is this place? Some kind of shrine.
So, we're gonna grab the old Wayshrine key, do not forget. We're also gonna get the barrel here. Get the barrel here. It's not important that you get the egg hunt request because we're gonna complete it anyway. So, as soon as we get on the boat, we're gonna go left, all the way to the left. Don't get confused. Hit the barrels if you can, okay? As soon as you see the torch, here we're gonna stop here, okay? So, this is another skill check, okay? This might be a bit difficult if you don't do it correctly. So, we're gonna break this barrel and get the flash grenade. Yes, this is a scripted flash grenade. So, our goal here is to walk past this dude. So we're gonna register our flash grenade, okay? Don't forget to register the flash grenade to a shortcut. We're gonna walk past this dude. You can kill him if you want, but yeah, he will always be a plaga, almost always, anyway. Equip your Chicago. Equip your Chicago sweeper and shoot this dude in the green, okay? Run past him. Run past him. Just run, 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 run. After you reach this point, we're gonna reload. Stick all the way to the right, otherwise you'll get hit by the axe, okay? Just follow this path. Get the chests, or get the barrels, and go up the ladder right here. We're gonna solve our first puzzle in this area. So the very first one is this combination. After that, we're gonna immediately get the apostate's head and run past this dude that potentially kills himself sometimes. There is a treasure here, don't forget. I always miss it, but yeah, there's a treasure right there. This is where you're gonna throw your flash grenade. Throw your flash grenade, sometimes you get hit accidentally, but just keep going. Throw the flash grenade before you get hit. Don't hit anyone. Don't hit anyone. Sometimes there's one or two enemies that don't get affected by the flash grenade, so you have your Chicago ready. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Sometimes there aren't any enemies there, but yeah, just to be sure, throw your flash grenade there before anyone hits you. And that's it. That's how you do that. Remember, you can mess up. It's never gonna be the same experience every time. This game is random sometimes, or you know, the slight change might even influence it. Anyway, we're gonna stop here and we're gonna shoot that treasure up on top, and then we're gonna get the Wayshrine key here. Get the bangle, and then we're gonna go up on top of this stone and grab the Alexandrite. And don't forget to get the chests. Sorry, don't forget to get the barrels under the bridge. And then we're gonna continue onwards. So, once again, guys, don't forget to leave a like on this video. It helps me out immensely. And these videos take a very long time to make. That's why that's why I don't release one every day. So it takes me a long time to make a full playthrough guide, but I'm here for it, you know? Anyway, right after that, we are going to go directly to the light. Don't get lost. Just go directly to the light. You see the light in the background? Just go directly to the light, to the torches. Get the barrels if you can. If not, then that's okay. You know, it's only a couple pesetas, but you know, it's worth getting the barrels. Anyway, this is the easy part, okay? So we're just only going to be solving a puzzle here and grabbing some stuff. So the solution to the puzzle is different in professional, okay? So we're gonna be doing it like this. And that's how you solve it. Grab the blasphemer's head. Before we go upstairs, grab the piece of the puzzle right here. Don't forget the piece of the puzzle, okay? Don't forget it. After that, we're gonna stab this treasure. Grab the gem. Open the door. Get the item in the container here, whatever this is. And then we're gonna be shooting a treasure from the extended map treasure here. For some reason I couldn't find it. All I had to do was look up. Hey, I'm blind, okay? I'm slightly blind actually. So it's hard for me to see things. Anyway, we're gonna get everything here before we go. Get the barrels. Make sure you grab everything because gosh, I got so many people telling me I didn't have enough bullets for the cabin. Don't worry, you will have enough bullets. Anyway, get back on the boat and we're gonna proceed onwards. Stick to the left. stick to the left, stick to the left. And we're gonna go to the chicken egg island, okay? So make sure you have room for eggs. At least one egg. Grab all of the eggs that you can take, but most importantly the golden chicken egg that we are going to sell to the merchant. And yes, we're gonna sell it to complete the request to have the spinels to purchase the exclusive. So it's... I know some people want me to use it against Salazar. Don't worry, we will use an egg against Salazar. So this is the point where you can go to get the fish, okay? Get the fish. This is another request. We're gonna be selling this fish later, okay? Grab the fish. Send your Chicago to the storage because we won't be needing it. And then head to get the red 9. All the way to the right here in the middle. Get the red 9 pistol. There is also a gem here. So the red 9 pistol is going to be our pistol of choice because it will be a 2-shot or a 3-shot on most enemies, okay? So this makes this run a lot easier, okay? Red 9 is the best pistol in the game, but it's also the most inaccurate, so keep that in mind. This is why I want you to disable adaptive triggers, so it's easier to shoot with weapons and to knife the giant, okay? If you're on PlayStation 5, that is. Now, we're gonna look at our map, and then we're gonna go to the cave that has the fire, okay? Don't forget, don't get lost here. We're gonna go to the cave that has 2 torches, or 2 bonfires next to each other. And then we're gonna get off here. And we are going to be inserting the 2 heads.
Same mark from the church.
Now we are gonna go back to the boat. And we are ready to go back to the fishing farm. But now I'm gonna make it a lot easier for you, and we are going to be selling some things to the merchant before we get ready for the giant, okay? So get on the boat and stick to the right this time, not the left. Grab the final barrel of the game, and we're gonna get off the boat here. There is a barrel to the right, don't miss it. Sometimes it has a green herb, I believe, but yeah. So we can also use our extra key here if we do have a key, small key. Don't forget that there's a key drawer there with a treasure if you need money, but it's not strictly important. So go to the merchant, complete all your requests, sell the red gemstone ring, sell the golden chicken egg, sell the lunker bass, sell the viper, and any possible sniper rifle ammo that you may have, because we're not using it right now. And we are actually going to be start upgrading our stuff a little bit. So
Good hands, mate. I'll see you right. A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack.
So we are currently at 46 minutes, so we need to be quick. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. So I'm going to be selling my basic handgun, and I'm going to be selling the Sentinel 9, okay? We're going to be selling the Sentinel 9. Don't forget that we can buy the flash grenade recipe, the attaché case upgrade, okay? Don't mind the recipe attachable mines. Don't ignore that. Ignore the attachable mines, okay? Unless you really want to do it. And then we're going to max out our power on red 9. And then we're going to increase our rate of fire and reload speed if we can. Also, ammo capacity, okay? So 1 on each level. Now, we are going to head to the fishing farm to finish off any unfinished business that we possibly have, okay? So now, at this point, the fishing farm is completely empty, so we can't die unless your PC crashes or something. But that's unpredictable, okay? So we're not going to count that as something that can happen. Anyway, so now we can complete the medallions and get the final vipers that we can possibly need. So sometimes the vipers are swimming around the water, sometimes they are on land, but most of the time they are on water, okay? We're gonna come here and break the medallion with our knife. It doesn't matter what you break it with. Grab the hand grenade Get any chests or barrels that can be possibly around. And yeah, there's one Viper. Gonna get that Viper to complete the request. We're gonna go around this corner, head to the left, and there should be a treasure. This is the antique pipe. After that, we're gonna go around this corner. Again, look for any Vipers. Get the barrel. Shoot the medallion. Then head to the right. Watch out for any explosives that you may have forgotten. And then as soon as you jump down, head back under this place and then knife this medallion, okay? You gotta knife it with a stab like that, and that is the completion for that. We're gonna open this chest and get the final hexagon piece. Yes, we are doing this, okay? Don't forget. Before we go though, aside from killing any Vipers, we're gonna go back inside. But before we do that, we're gonna grab the small key in here, okay? You can use the small key to open the chests or the drawer in the merchant's hideout. We're gonna go back inside here and get the extended treasure map chest. Treasure, oh gosh. It is a silver token for me. I'm not too sure if it's the same for you, but yeah, it is not that necessary. But if you want a charm, you gotta start collecting those treasures, those tokens. Anyway, go back up the ladder, kill any Vipers. Again, people like farming this place for the Vipers, but you take a long time. But yeah. Before we go, we're gonna complete the we're gonna get the box, and you can get these barrels, but they're not that important, to be honest. You can just head back and it doesn't matter. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the boat section of the fishing farm. Don't forget any Vipers that you can possibly encounter. It does take damage, by the way, the knife, every time you use the knife to kill a Viper. So yeah, keep that in mind. We have the primal knife, which is not infinite, I know. We're almost at 1 hour here, so yeah, we are very late compared to my previous guide, but don't worry, I'm still gonna finish with the same time. We're gonna be finishing this run at 4 hours and 15 minutes, and we only have 5 hours and 30, so that's an hour and 15. Anyway, we're gonna go up here, insert the hexagon piece A, insert hexagon piece B, and then C. In order, okay? And then we're gonna turn bottom right twice, and then bottom left twice, and then top once. That's it. That's how you complete it. That's how you complete it in professional, okay? It is different in standard. So once again, A, B, C, and then bottom twice, bottom left twice, and then top once. That's how you complete it in professional every single time if you insert hexagon piece A, B, C in order, okay? So bottom right twice, bottom left twice, and top once. You got that? Okay. Now, it's time to sell some things. We can sell the antique pipe, the depraved idol, all of the Vipers that we have, or you can just keep one for heals. We're gonna be selling any weapons that we're not using, and we're gonna go to the Red 9. And we want the Red 9 to be upgraded, but at this point I actually suggest you upgrade your shotgun to level 2 firepower. So I'm going to upgrade my shotgun to level 2, and then I'm going to put some more rate of fire, or you can put the rate of fire on your shotgun if you want here, or reload speed. It's up to you, really. It's all down to your preference. But yeah, so we are going to save here, okay? We saved here. Don't forget, we save here. We saved before the giant, okay? Save before the giant. Save before the giant. Save before the giant. Grab everything in the house right here. And we are ready to fight the giant with no stress, okay? Equip your hand grenades and throw it at his feet. And immediately equip your Red 9 and shoot him in the face. If you have your Chicago, you can shoot him in the face also with your Chicago. But I forgot to carry my Chicago with me, so I'm using my Red 9. Instead. So, this giant is a real pain. You're allowed to take damage, don't worry. If you do end up taking too much damage and end up without heals, just just reload. Anyway, with the Red 9 we can deal much more damage to his parasite, but it's much more difficult to hit him. So, if he starts running like that, get ready and evade with crouch. So, Yeah, it's very difficult on controller to hit anything, so there you go. Watch out. If he does that, that's probably his most annoying thing that he does. Yeah, so we're gonna move out of the way. Just don't stay too close to him, because he has means to hit you. Especially when he does that. The stupid crouch thing that he does. But yeah, so we have vipers that we can eat. We have eggs. Don't worry. Basically just hit him in the parasite, and as soon as he goes down, hit him with your melee attack or shotgun. Sometimes he gets up really fast. So yeah, don't miss the opportunity to melee him. Don't miss the opportunity. If you miss, just throw a grenade, and this should trigger the dog soon.
There you go.
So the dog means you're halfway there, okay? You're halfway there. So we're gonna shoot him in the face. If he goes and grabs the house again, shoot, like, throw your grenades. Then shoot him in the face with your shotgun. Then when he does that, that means the parasite has come out. So you can use a flash grenade here to put him down immediately, okay? I was told by the comment section, when his parasite is out, you can throw the flash grenade and he will go down, okay? So that's why it's important to have the flash grenade recipe here. You can use flash grenade when the parasite is out. Remember that. And that'll put him down immediately, okay? But you don't need to. You can save your flash grenades. So we're gonna shoot the parasite once, and then we're gonna try to attack it with our melee. Or just shoot it with your shotgun, honestly. It doesn't matter. As long as you deal damage to the parasite. I'm gonna throw a grenade here, but I missed. But it's probably gonna trigger the cutscene. Yeah, there we go, yeah. If you throw a grenade there and land it, make sure your shotgun is reloaded, okay? Because he's gonna be exposed immediately. After the wall falls on him, shoot him in the parasite with your upgraded shotgun level 2 firepower. And get away immediately, get away immediately, get away immediately, because he will get up and hit you, okay? So, I'm gonna throw a grenade there. Don't get hit. It's okay if you get hit. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to mess up. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. You'll be fine. It's okay. The game gives you enough heals to mess up. Don't worry. I mess up too, and I've done this like a million times. Anyway, we're gonna hit this thing. He's almost dead, by the way. We're gonna hit it. If we can hit him. There we go. We're so close to killing him. The Red 9 makes this a lot more difficult with its terrible accuracy. I'm gonna shoot him once in the parasite. And then I'm gonna finish him off again. And he's probably gonna go down now. There you go. Knifing him is the best option here. Don't go up to him with a shotgun. If he starts running like that, just run to the left immediately. And now he's gone down. That's it. So it shouldn't take you longer than 5 to 7 minutes to destroy this giant. It can take you way less. But yeah, don't forget to grab all the handgun ammo, everything in this area before we leave, okay? We have to have all of this stuff. Now, it is time for that moment, okay? So we are almost at 1 hour. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. As long as we get to the castle in under 2 hours, we should be fine. Okay? Okay. Alright. So, the castle is probably the longest part, to be honest. But after we get the Chicago Sweeper, we can just roll through the entire area. Go up the ladder. Go up the ladder. So, if you've forgotten to do the Vipers, this is your last chance before we get to a different area. So there's another Viper in here. You can keep it for heals or eat it immediately or sell it. It's up to you. Grab the gunpowder, and there's going to be a dog encounter here. This dog is quite annoying. If you have a flashbang, he will die immediately, but that's a wasted flashbang, so I actually just recommend you use your shotgun here, or even your pistol. pistol works fine, but if you think you're gonna die, don't. Just don't use the pistol. You're gonna knife him, and that's it. Now, we've reached chapter 5, but before we do that, we have to do one last puzzle. So, since we are under the rain, let me remind you to drink some water, stay hydrated, stand up, stretch, and let's move on. Okay, so we're gonna grab the submachine gun ammo there. I'm gonna break these barrels and get the blue medallion here, or whatever this thing is, the blue dial thing. And we're gonna complete this puzzle, okay? This puzzle is extremely easy, very simple. Grab the bolts if you're using the bolt thrower, or if you want to sell them. There's a small key here also, very cool. But yeah, don't forget the treasure in the stupid freaking merchant's hut. I forgot. But anyway, insert the blue dial. And then we're gonna be looking at the little legs. See the little legs on the blue dial? See the little legs? Align it with the yellow. Same thing with our green. We're gonna look for the little leg. Okay, look for the little leg, and there you go. See? Align it. And then the red one, just spin it until it's done. Easy. Very simple. There is a faster way of doing it, but who cares? Okay? We're not pro gamers. We're just literally just trying to unlock our cool cat ears or infinite ammo or whatever it is that you're doing this for, or even if you're just watching for fun. Okay? If you like my voice or my beautiful strategies. Anyways, we've completed this chapter in... Let's see. Hold on. I need to sort my inventory. Okay, you can sort your inventory. Okay. Oh, by the way, your timer does not count in this screen. We're gonna grab our Chicago. Okay, grab the Chicago. We've completed this chapter in 22 minutes, which is a lot. It's a lot, but it's okay. We have to be very careful and thorough in the first few chapters so we can have fun in the castle. Okay? All right. So, chapter 5, very easy, very simple. We're just gonna head upstairs.
Okay.
So, we're gonna be grabbing the ammo here. Once again, I don't condone the use of attachable mines, but if you want to risk it, it's up to you. I'm giving you some pointers. I'm not saying this is the only way of doing this, okay? I'm just trying to help you. But it's up to you to make your own decisions, even with the saves. Anyway, grab the resources and the elegant headdress. We're also going to be eating a viper here, just so we can have enough room. Don't forget, if you didn't get the small key, you can use it here to get the yellow diamond on the right. But yeah, keep going here, kill this enemy. And then we're gonna equip our Chicago, okay? Chicago is used to stun enemies, okay? Chicago is used to stun enemies. 1, 2, run. Same thing here. 1, 2, run. The third enemy, we're just gonna walk past him. Don't worry about Ashley. If she has an armor, she will follow you. But if you get too far from her and she's grabbed, she might get kidnapped. So, yeah. Even with armor, she gets kidnapped, unfortunately. So, we're gonna talk to the merchant. We're gonna sell the insignia key, elegant headdress, the rifle ammo, and we can actually buy the flash grenade right now. It should have a sale. So yeah, make sure you do that. I'm going to repair my primal knife because it is very useful to have the primal knife. Or you can upgrade your red 9.
Come back when you can actually pay, mate. Wield it.
So if we have 3 sapphires, we are going to be inputting 3 blue gems. into the lamp. This is probably the best thing to do. And we're gonna put 2 Alexandrites on the bangle, and we're just gonna sell the crap out of those, okay? So we're gonna use this money to upgrade our red 9 to level 3 and our shotgun to level 3, and we're going to repair the knife. Don't worry, we will upgrade the knife, okay? Get the Savage Mutt request. So now we are going to do the Savage Mutt request. I know what you're thinking. Oh, here we go. This is the hard part, okay? Don't worry, I will make you save before the Savage Mutt. Additionally, you can choose to skip the Savage Mutt. If you choose to skip the Savage Mutt, just know that you won't have enough spinels to upgrade the Chicago before the castle. So jump down here, kill this guy before he alerts everybody, okay? Kill the guy before he alerts everyone, okay? Okay. So if you skip the Savage Mutt, we're at 1 hour, by the way. We're 1 hour into, okay? If you skip the Savage Mutt, if it's too much, you can get the medallions at the castle and the Scratched Emerald in Chapter 8, okay? Okay. If you don't know where the Scratched Emerald is in the beginning of Chapter 8 in the pond with the fish. There is a nest, you shoot it, and then you sell the Scratched Emerald, okay? So a strategy that people have been suggesting here is to go around and kill the villagers in stealth mode. I don't recommend that because it is extremely difficult. You can kill the cowhead here if you want with a knife, but I'm not risking that, okay? Instead, I'm going to the Chief's Manor. Go to the Chief's Manor and get the yellow herb and get the camera, the antique camera treasure. By the time we come out, there should be a Savage Mutt out here. This is another request that we need to do for the exclusive Chicago Infinite Sweeper, sorry. So for the Infinite Chicago Sweeper, we need to do all these requests, okay? But again, if it's too much for you, we can skip this and just focus on doing requests in the castle and before that.
Come on.
Okay.
So we are going to be grabbing the yellow herb and the antique camera. But yeah, this is your friendly reminder to please subscribe if you haven't already. Enable notifications so you know when things go out or when I live stream. I am live streaming a lot more now. I stream 2 or 3 times a week at least. I am doing my best to continue making content and come out with live streams, which is a lot of time of my, it is a lot of work. So I'm trying to space those out a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna grab the antique camera, and now we can save here. To be entirely 100% sure we are going to save. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to save, okay? Save before the mutt. This is save number 3. So we're gonna take out this enemy, make sure that nobody sees you, and then we're gonna run up here, and this is where Leon will start saying hi there. So hi there means the mutt has been spotted, okay? The mutt sees you and you see the mutt, okay? So we're gonna run to this path. Run. We're looking for a ladder, okay? So hit this dude, kick him in the face, whatever you want, but run up the ladder, okay? Run up the ladder. It doesn't matter if he turns into a plaga, don't kill him. So we're gonna be, watch out, this mutt is a dick, okay? Anyway. Our goal is to take out all the enemies from the top of this ladder. And since enemies are dumb and they're going to constantly try to climb up the ladder, we're going to use this to our advantage, okay? So our goal is to get 3 plagas. There are 3 scripted plagas, so don't worry, let them turn into plagas, okay? So we're going to be killing the bull here as well as the plagas. Again, if you don't feel like wasting bullets here, if you have 0 bullets, skip this part, okay? Skip this part. Just do the medallions at the castle and do the Scratched Emerald in Chapter 8, okay? Anyway, we're shooting the plagas. Our red 9 should be able to kill these plagas with up to 5 shots. I think it usually takes 3. Anyway, we're gonna shoot the cow head in the head with our shotgun. That's upgraded, so don't worry. This shouldn't take too long, okay? Okay, we're gonna shoot this dude. Shoot him. Don't let anyone get up there, okay? Don't let anyone get up here. As soon as you see the plaga, we're gonna shoot down this guy and then shoot the plaga with our pistol. Okay, pistol is very strong. Remember, we are using the red 9 for this run. We're not using Sentinel 9. Okay, shoot him. Make sure he doesn't get up there. Shoot him with the Chicago is fine. Don't worry. Just get rid of him. Doesn't matter how you kill him. Now all that remains is the mutt up the ladder, or use a flash grenade. Use a flash grenade and go up the mutt and knife him. Right after you knife him, you can use your shotgun and just shotgun him. Okay. You can also knife him. He won't attack you if you just constantly knife him, but this is tedious. Okay, this is very tedious. Like, it's very, very tedious. I don't actually recommend this because it takes up the durability of your knife, and it also it just gets you hit a lot, in my opinion. Yeah, basically the mutt, we are resetting him up on the roof. Okay, we're resetting him up on the roof because he doesn't like roofs. Okay, so we're gonna throw a grenade and then we're gonna run at him and stab him. So use grenades and flashes to stab him. And then shoot him with a shotgun and he should go down. Okay, so there are multiple things to do. You can use your knife, you can use the ladder, you can use grenades and flashbangs, knife him when he's stunned or, grenaded, and then he should go down. I recommend you do this because that way you just have the infinite ammo right off the bat in the castle. You don't have to worry about doing any medallions, to be honest. But it doesn't matter, really. If you really don't feel like doing this part, you can very well skip it. I'm just showing you how to do it if you want. You don't have to do it, okay? Let me tell you, you don't have to do it. We can skip it, okay? We're gonna grab this treasure here with Ashley. We sent Ashley in from the side and she opened the door. We grabbed both treasures, one from the extended treasure map and one from the little chest. So the Savage Mutt shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes or 7. 5 to 7 minutes, or perhaps even less. We're gonna go out this window and grab the Velvet Blue here, if you didn't already, and then we're gonna equip our Mauser or our Red 9, okay? Or our Chicago Sweeper to stun enemies. Again, you can skip the mutt. I recommend you skip the mutt, okay? I'm just showing you how to do it. I recommend you skip the mutt. I recommend you skip the mutt if you aren't that confident with your bullets, okay? To do this more effectively, you have to kill the mutt, but you don't have to worry about it, to be honest. It doesn't matter. We're gonna take out these enemies. Don't miss. Don't try to kill them because that's just a waste of bullets. There is a treasure to the right here, but it's probably best if you just go. But yeah, before we actually cross the bridge, I'm going to the merchant here. Remember, I'm making sure you do this correctly this time. I'm not just running, okay? So, this merchant. This is right before the cabin, okay? Sell the antique camera, sell the Velvet Blue. Repair your knife. Please, repair your knife, okay? Repair your knife. So, we can do reload speed here on the shotgun. We're going to be using the shotgun quite a bit. We're going to be doing either rate of fire or reload speed. I actually recommend you do reload speed on the Red 9 and the rate of fire on the shotgun. Rate of fire on shotgun and reload speed on shotgun. And we're going to go out and prepare for the cabin. Remember, I'm starting this with 23 bullets on my Red 9. Remember. I'm going to grab this. I did get a spinel there. It doesn't matter. Don't worry. It doesn't matter. It's random. You can't help it. This is why you need to break all the boxes in your way unless you're being chased. Okay? So, the cabin section. This is a cabin section. This is the part where a lot of people struggle. This shouldn't take you longer than 5 to 7 minutes, and I mean that. Okay? Grab the board and lock this door. Lock this window. Grab everything, and then let's get ready. So, our goal is to kill at least 2 to 3 enemies outside, and then let everyone else in. The reason why we're doing that is so we don't become overwhelmed with too many enemies. So the board, okay? The board will drop from one of the enemies. We have to kill enough enemies. This is much like the village section, okay? We have to kill enough enemies to get the boards. If you see a plaga like that with the neck broken, just shoot him with a knife. Shoot him with a shotgun, sorry. Yeah, the red 9 here helps a lot. Don't let any ganados turn into plagas if you can help it. Make sure to always knife them, okay? Make sure to always knife them. Anyway, we're gonna be killing some enemies here. It should be much easier with the red 9 this time around. There we go. Make sure you kill this guy. And by now we should have a board. One of these guys should drop a board soon. This plaga can be annoying. You can make your flash grenades. So I'm going to be making a flash grenade and actually throwing it, because I don't want to risk it. And then we're going to be going around punching everybody. Punch, 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 punch. Kick. Sorry, not punch. Or stab. Use your Chicago if your red 9 is not reloaded. I'm sitting in this corner, but this is not very helpful. Yeah, there it is. There's the wooden plaga with the wooden planks. Alternatively, you can use the stairs to go up and down the stairs and actually kill all the enemies on the stairs. So same strategy as we used in the village with the bell tower. Okay, remember that. So kick this dude or shoot him in the face, whatever. But yeah, we're going up the stairs. We're going up the stairs. If there's too many, we're going up the stairs, reload, and then we'll go back down. And fortunately, there was a wooden plank. Okay, so if you're being overwhelmed, you keep getting hit and blah, 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 just go up the stairs and jump down that ladder, okay? That's my advice. If you keep getting hit, if you can't stop taking damage, just go up the stairs. Don't worry. Go up the stairs and then jump back down. Anyway, reload everything and then go up the stairs once you've completely barred up all the windows with wooden planks. Okay, now we have to kill a couple of enemies here. I don't know why this guy just teleported upstairs, but hey, we can heal. Shoot him. Again, red 9 should be good enough to take out all these enemies. Yeah, they can climb up the ladder, by the way. I'm gonna make another flash grenade here. Plagas are so annoying. Yeah, don't get stuck on the staircase, because that tends to happen. That guy fell. There we go. Yeah, you can push them down the stairs to do that, by the way. So, I'm going to be throwing a flash grenade. Actually, I'm not going to be throwing a flash grenade. I'm just going to shoot the plaga because red 9 too strong. There we go. Kill any enemies before the cow head comes in. And we're going to open up by throwing a grenade. So, wait for him to be fully inside. Otherwise, he won't be stunned. See? Okay, so we're going to shoot him with a shotgun. Get ready to dodge. I'm going to flash them here just to make sure he doesn't kill me. So, make sure he has his back against the wall so we can knife him in the jugular. After that, just finish him off with shotgun. Honestly, it's grenade, shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. If you happen to have a flash grenade to spare, just throw it and stab him in the chest. And that's it. Or in the neck. Trust me, there isn't a correct way of doing this. I can only give you some tips on how I did it. In short, use these stairs as a sort of transitioning point to lure enemies upstairs or run away from them, grouping them up upstairs and leaving some downstairs so you can kill them all individually so you don't get mobbed, okay? Hopefully this advice helps you. It is not the best advice, I know, but it really is up to you and your game sense, okay? I can't fully manipulate the game. You know, this is a guide for all kinds of players. It's not like the perfect speedrun, perfected glitch thing, right? Anyway, if you have the extended treasure map, there is a red barrel gem here. So we've reached our save number 4. This is save number 4. We're so far away from the end, but we're doing good progress here. So we put 2 red gems in the bangle, okay? So we're gonna save here. Please save here. Please save here. Okay? Save here. This is chapter 6.
Well,
So in chapter 6, we're gonna be selling the elegant bangle with double red gems. You should sell any rifle ammo that you don't want to use. At this point, you should have the flash grenade recipe, okay? Repair your knife because it's gonna be very important. And if you can afford anything, I would say just power up your shotgun or your red 9. But the way it is right now, it should be good. As long as your red 9 is at 2 damage, like 2.10, you should be fine. Okay, so we are going to keep going here. Remember to take breaks. Don't do this all in one sitting. I did it all in one sitting and I regretted it. So that's my biggest advice. Anyway, kill these 2 enemies in stealth. Okay. And then once we get up here, we're actually going to purposely alarm them, because that will make them all run to me, and that will clear up a path when I'm actually starting, when I will actually be running towards the door, okay? So this is the safest way to do it. You don't have to do it like this, you can just book it. But yeah, this is just the safest way of doing it. Don't worry, I know you can just walk past. Okay, stick to the right, don't step into the traps, please. And yes, Ashley can get ensnared too in the traps. But don't worry, as long as you run, you should be fine. Don't worry. Literally just have to be confident that you can do this. Okay, so we're gonna step here and we're gonna shoot this man in the knee. Okay, he is going to be a plaga. So we're gonna kick him and then we're gonna stab him when he's on the floor. Hopefully you're able to do this, but sometimes you're not able to. He will have a plaga. Just remember that, okay? So be ready to deal with him. We're grabbing all of the items here because we are going to need the ammo, because we just wasted it. We just wasted a bunch at the Savage Mutt. Don't worry, in this guide you will have enough bullets unless you miss like 90% of the time. Anyway, if you have the deluxe edition, you should have a spinel here, location by the way, but don't worry, you should be able to have 30 by the end of this. If you don't, make sure you remember to do the medallions at the castle gate. Okay, we're gonna kill this dude. He drops pesetas. Sometimes one of these enemies will be a plaga. Sometimes, not always, sometimes. If you can stealth them, go for it, but it's not entirely necessary. But as you can see, the red 9 is way better. So the red 9 makes this a lot easier than the Sentinel 9, like I was showing you in my previous guide. So we're gonna grab the yellow herb here. So you're gonna see me do something stupid in this run, okay? I don't recommend you do this, but if you want to, go for it. I did grab a spinel there. That was luck. Don't worry, I'm not gonna count that. You're gonna see me use the mine, okay? The mine throwers. Don't try this at home. That's my biggest advice. I mean, you can try it, but that's like money wasted. We're gonna grab the elegant headdress with the wayshrine key, okay? After that, we're gonna grab everything in this room, or at least most of the things. There is ammo there that you can then later use. But yeah, so don't try this at home. I don't recommend the bolt thrower. Don't use the bolt thrower. Don't use the bolt thrower. Just use your shotgun, use your Chicago, use your red 9. Okay, it's really easy to take out the Bella sisters. It's not that difficult. Okay, so if you do want to try the mine thrower, lay down some traps, some mines in front of their spawn, and they will take damage. So we are going to grab the crank here. So before don't use the mine thrower, please. Anyway, that that does deal some damage, but anyway. As soon as as soon as we're able to play, we are going to equip our Chicago. Don't worry about Ashley, she's fine. We're gonna equip our Chicago or throw a grenade there, okay? When they're on the floor, we are just going to go up to them and basically we want to stun them. Basically we want to shoot them in the face, so we kick them and hopefully they hit a wall and you can stab them in the neck. So the best most efficient way of taking out the chainsaw ladies is by using your knife stab when you are prompted to do so. But yeah, I'm using grenades, I'm using my Chicago mainly, my shotgun. If you are in trouble, go back outside. Go back outside, break this lock with your knife. Don't miss. And yeah, shoot them in the face. Basically, just shoot them in the face. You have this entire area to play with. So yeah, shoot them in the face. Even the red 9 deals damage. Go up to them and kick them. This dude is annoying. You might want to kill him. The fire dude. But yeah, it's a mess here. But essentially, you want to stab them in the neck, the Bala sisters, or just shoot them in the face. Eventually, they will die. But the most important thing that you need to remember is keep your distance. Okay, keep your distance. Don't try to go for the parry because that will destroy your knife. These dudes with Molotovs are annoying. That's why I don't normally recommend going outside. I prefer taking them out from the inside. But yeah, as you can see here, I stabbed her and she died. That's how you do it. Yeah, you have to deal enough damage though for them to go down with the stab. So don't forget to go back and grab the gem that the other Bella sister drops. You can also go back inside the chainsaw room and get some of the items that you may have forgotten. Don't worry, you have enough time. If you reach the castle in under an hour and 45, you are okay. Okay, I'm giving you an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes to do whatever you want. Okay, if you're doing exactly what I'm doing, you have an hour and 20 to take as long as you want. Don't rush it. Don't rush the village. Don't rush the village. Take your time. Take your time. If you rush, if you try to run past enemies that you're not supposed to run past, you will take damage. Anyway, we're gonna go up here and we are going to use the crank. Now we've reached the end of our village. We reached the end of the village. So we have 2 hours left of this video. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully this is being helpful to you. Hopefully you are not demotivated. Hopefully this is a lot easier than it was before. And remember, you can do it. Remember, grab the flash grenade here. And we are going to get the ammo as well and use our knife on the lock. Equip the flash grenade, reload your Chicago and pistol, make sure you have everything reloaded. And then we are going to run up the hill, run up the path here. And once we reach this little pathway, we are going to throw the grenade right there, the flash grenade. Wait for the dudes to start running, wait for them, boom. One of them might survive, don't worry, they should go down in one hit, okay? So you just have to hit them. You just got to hit them and they will go down. And then we run to the left. And that's it. Now we are ready to fight the chief of the village, Vitores Mendez. Now, I know there are ways of cheesing him, there are ways of skipping him, but we're not gonna do that. We are going to kill him, okay? And we will take damage, but we will succeed, okay? Because it's okay to mess up. You're not a speedrunner, you're not a pro gamer. You're purely trying to do this just to get an achievement or just to get a good score, okay? So I'm going to be selling my combat knife because I have the primal knife and I'm going to be upgrading that and making that infinite later on. I suggest you repair your knife, okay? I suggest you repair your knife. If you did buy the bolt thrower, feel free to sell it here because you're not going to be using it anymore. And honestly, it's a waste of money and inventory. I'm going to be selling rifle ammo. Actually, you don't have to sell the rifle ammo. Again, I didn't sell the hand cannon. I could have sold the hand cannon, but I'm not selling it because I know not everyone is going to have the hand cannon. I mean, you know, that's kind of the point of this, but yeah. I'm going to be inserting these into the necklace, and I'm going to be selling it. I'm selling the ornate necklace with yellow and purple gems. And that should give me enough bullets, enough money to upgrade my Chicago Sweeper to level 2 power. Don't bother about reload speed or ammo capacity upgrades. That will increase once you get the exclusive, okay? Alright. Now, I'm going to be repairing my knife. Don't worry about upgrading your red 9. If you have about 10 to 20 bullets here, you should be perfectly fine with red 9. Again, you can do the strategy of the mine thrower, but I don't recommend it. Anyway, as soon as we start, we are going to, first of all, make sure we combine our herbs, and we're gonna go up on the ladder. Go up on the ladder. Don't waste any time. Go up the ladder, grab all the items, and start shooting Bitores, okay? Your red 9 deals a ton of damage in this section. Sometimes Bitores get stuck. I'm not purposely doing this. I'm not too sure why this happens, but yeah, I guess use your red 9 to hit his eye, but ideally you want to use the Chicago here because you want to save the red 9 bullets for later. Anyway, once Bitores goes down like that, you just have to stab him from the top, okay? As soon as you stab him from the top, just go back up. Otherwise, he will hit the heck out of you, okay? So, use your Chicago. Use your Chicago. Don't forget to grab all the items before he dies. Again, this is happening to me. I'm not too sure why. I assume they're gonna fix this. But if you want, you can use it to your advantage. But I don't like glitching, but yeah. Okay, so once he goes down, we are going to stab him, okay? With R2 for me. You don't have to jump down, you can do it from the top rope. Shoot him with your shotgun or whatever. After 2 stabs, he should go down into phase 2. Now, you might make mistakes here because in this part, you can dodge these, by the way. You can dodge these, but it's okay if you get hit. It's okay if you mess up. It's okay. It's perfectly fine, okay? Just make sure you don't die. When he says burn in his flame, make sure you switch to your pistol and shoot the barrels. Oh my gosh, don't miss. That's the biggest downside of the red 9, that it takes forever to reload. Yeah, reload all your guns. Don't hit the fire. Don't sit in the fire. You can go back up and grab stuff. There's boot knife here also, or kitchen knife. It's extremely risky to do this after the first phase, by the way, but there is some healing items and some handgun ammo, which is extremely helpful, the handgun ammo. But yeah, don't get hit. Again, grab all these things beforehand, okay? Grab all of these things beforehand. Your red 9 deals a ton of damage, but you need to make sure it reloads fast enough, okay? So make sure it reloads fast enough. Make sure you reload it. Make sure you always have enough bullets to hit him. When he says burn in his flame or something about fire, that means you have to shoot the barrels. Make sure everything's reloaded. Watch out. When he does that, you're supposed to crouch at the correct time, but it's okay if you take damage. Don't worry. I'm not perfect. I'm making a guide, and I could restart this and show you a perfect run, but what's the point of that, you know? Anyway, don't hit the fire. I was being dumb in this. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm just a regular person, you know. Anyway, yeah, if you hit him enough times, he should go down. Make sure you reload. Make sure you always reload. If he says Lord grant me strength, that means he's almost dead. You can throw flash grenades here or grenades to deal more damage. Be careful. You need to always reload. Stab him with your knife or shoot him in the eye with your shotgun. Don't waste any time though. You have to do one of those things. When he says burn in his flame or purify or whatever, yeah. Also, when he does that, I like running to the right or left. Straight. To run straight. Yeah, there we go. Shoot him in the barrels. Do not miss that. Do not miss that. He should go down very soon. Don't take this. Don't take damage from those things. They are terrible. Anyway, that's how you do it. Again, remember, don't feel discouraged. Use your grenades here. When he goes into his second phase with the arms, use your grenades to get him down. And that also deals damage to him. Anyways, if you fail here, don't worry, you have another chance, okay? Anyway, we are going to be shooting this regular emerald thing from the tree, and there is a deluxe edition treasure here. We are here at 1 hour and 33 minutes. That's plenty of time, okay? We've got this. There's a golden token here. Sometimes you can find Ashley's clothes in there, but yeah. We made it past the village. Now we can get the infinite Chicago sweeper. Again, you can do this without the Chicago sweeper. I'm just making a guide on how to do it with the Chicago sweeper, but I will do a playthrough without the Chicago sweeper, okay? But we're not trying to prove anything to anyone. We're simply gamers trying to get achievements and unlocks, okay? So don't save here, save after you get the exclusive, okay? So now, if you don't have, okay, attention, if you don't have enough spinels to get the exclusive upgrade ticket, do the medallions in this area, okay? There is a medallion request in this area, okay? So if you don't know the locations, I'm gonna be showing you some, but after you get the blue request, after you break down the wall with the cannon, you can get the blue little leaflet, and that will show you the locations of all the medallions, okay? So we're gonna go into the trade menu. We're gonna sell vintage clock or whatever, and the Vittoris Mendes eye. We're gonna get the exclusive upgrade ticket, and we're gonna use it on the Chicago sweeper. Now, this will increase our ammo capacity and reload speed, but that doesn't matter. So at this point, you should probably purchase a sniper rifle, but you don't have to. I actually recommend you do. You can sell your shotgun here. We're not gonna be using it anymore. You can sell the bolt thrower here. We're not gonna be using it anymore. You can sell your shotgun if you're not gonna be using it anymore. But if you really want to, you can fully upgrade your Chicago sweeper here. But I'm actually gonna be saving my money until later. Okay, so the Chicago sweeper right now has, I believe it has, yeah, level 2 damage. We have level 2 damage. Okay, don't forget to save here. So at this point, I'm buying the Stingray sniper rifle, okay? So we're buying this so we can kill enemies from afar, so we can also kill the regenerators later. We're buying the scope just because it's very cheap. You don't need, again, before you go to the comment section and tell me, actually, you can just knife the regenerators. I know everything about this game, okay? I know mostly everything about this game, okay? So, you don't need the sniper rifle, but I recommend it, okay? You can do whatever you want, but I'm recommending it, okay? Got that? Got that? Okay. So, from now on, the entire run will become slightly more easy, but don't worry. I'm going to show you the optimal ways and how to do everything, okay? So you're still stuck with me for another 2 hours. Anyway, I'm going to run past this dude, or you can just kill him. It's up to you. But even if he kills you, don't worry, you can reload your save. Now, remember, if you do die, go back to the main menu and then reload. Otherwise, it counts the time you wasted. Okay? Okay. Break the barrels with your knife. So, again, if you didn't have enough spinels here, you can get the medallions in the castle gate, this area right here. Get all 6 medallions here, the blue medallions, okay? I'm not going to be showing you every single location. Not going to be showing you that, okay? Because it's really easy, very simple. If you need help for the blue medallions, always grab the request and they will pop up on your map. So you can see the medallions on your map if you get the request. Okay? Got that? Okay. Where is the request? It's right before the merchant, and then after you're done with this area. Anyway, we're gonna shoot that wait to bring up the barrel, and then the cannon, and then we're gonna shoot the barrel with our sniper or your whatever it is that you want to use. After we kill this lady, we're gonna get the extended treasure map treasure right here. It is a sapphire. It's not that big of a deal, trust me. I know people are mad about that, but I don't think it's a big of a deal. But it does give you an advantage. Anyway, we're gonna kill this dude, and watch out, there is a ambush behind, okay? There is a dude that comes behind, or a girl that comes behind. Right here, this is another annoying part, because there's cannons. Don't worry, you can do this with your Chicago. Again, I'm going to be doing this without the Chicago sweeper, okay? I'm going to be doing it without it. Don't worry. You don't have to do it with the Chicago. You can get S+ without the Chicago sweeper. I'm just making it easier for you, okay? This is just for those who just want to unlock things, okay? But, so, before you go into the comment section and tell me, Don't do it without the Chicago. Shut up, okay? I'm just kidding. Anyway, watch out here. You might get burnt. This dude will push you. He's kind of a jerk. But yeah. So we're gonna go. We're gonna take. Watch out. Go around the other side, the left side, not the right side. Don't make the same mistakes as me. Again, if you make mistakes, it's whatever. Okay, it's fine. We're not speedrunners. We're not pro gamers. We're just people who just wanna complete a game. Okay, it's okay. Anyway, this catapult on the right is the one that we need to take out. But we need to take them all out. Not just that one. Okay, but we're gonna shoot one and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna shoot one and then we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna break the next one right there. That one's the most dangerous one. Watch out. The cannon does take some time to reload. Then take out the third catapult, and then we can take out the rest, the gate right there. And then you can use the cannon to kill the enemies, but it's okay. You don't have to. You can just use your Chicago sweeper. It's really easy. Again, I've done this. By the time you watch this, I've done this without the Chicago sweeper, but I'm doing a guide on for people that are just simply trying to unlock cat ears and unlimited ammo. Okay, so this is the easy version of my old guide. So we've missed some medallions in this run. Okay, don't trust me with medallions because I'm skipping the medallions. You should know where the medallions are. If you don't know, again, grab the request. It shows you where they are. Or watch my previous guide. I show you all the locations for all the medallions, but it's not necessary. But that's only if you don't have the exclusive just yet. Anyway, the one that I missed was the first one, just so you know. Anyway, we're going to continue going here. I got the bangle there. I got the bangle there because money, right? So yeah, let's keep going here. And again, if you don't feel like doing the medallions, there is another request called Scratched Emerald. That's on chapter 8. That's another way of getting the spinels. But honestly, if you don't have the exclusive ticket in chapter 7, then you've probably done something wrong, or you've been extremely unlucky, or you skipped the Savage Mutt and another request. Go back to the video and see which ones you've missed. Again, you can get spinels from regular chests and barrels, but you know, it's pure luck. Anyway, if you do all of the requests, you should have the Chicago sweeper here. And yes, I mean that, okay? Anyway, we are going to take out the enemies. Again, if you don't have the exclusive one by now, you are in trouble. You've done something wrong or missed something, or you know. Anyway, we're gonna take all these enemies out, and then we're gonna send Ashley to the gap in the wall, and we're gonna proceed onwards to the corridor boss fight. So after we grab all of the treasures here, yes, trust me, they are important, but if you miss them, it's not that big of a deal. You're just delaying your upgrades slightly more. There is a red gem here, and there are some shotgun shells if you need them, I guess. We're not going to be using them anymore, but if you want to grab them, go ahead and grab them. So for the corridor boss fight, the corridor boss fight is actually very easy. I'm going to be actually sending my sniper rifle back to my storage because I'm not going to be using it. I still am grabbing the handgun ammo because I am going to be selling them. But anyway, so let me show you how to do the corridor boss fight. Trust me, you don't have to waste any time here. Again, if you're doing this without the Chicago sweeper, just use your knife until he dies and yeah, you should be okay. But if you're doing this with the Chicago sweeper, just go guns a-blazing, honestly. Anyway, I'm gonna hide right here in this corner. Wait for him, wait for him, wait for him, wait for him. And then you can immediately shoot him in the back. Shoot him in the back. Shoot him in the back. You can throw a flashbang here. You can throw the flashbang here, okay? The flashbang will affect him if his parasite is exposed. I'm gonna throw a grenade here, but it's not needed. Gonna throw the grenade to stun him, otherwise he will rush me. But yeah, just focus him with your Chicago Sweeper and he will go down. Don't go next to him after you kill him because he will deal damage to you. And yeah, that's how you do it. Even if you take damage, it's okay. You've got this, okay? Just gotta be confident that you're gonna be able to do it. But even if you fail, you go back to the beginning of the castle, and that was like 3 minutes ago, so don't worry. Grab everything in here and continue onwards with the crank. Let me remind you to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment down below. If you need help, please join us on Discord. I have plenty of members on my Discord server that are able to help you. So my community is all about helping each other. And yeah, don't worry, it's free. You can download it. It's free. I think it's on PlayStation also. But yeah, so we're going to continue onwards here. And then we're going to insert the prison key or whatever it is, the dungeon key. And then we're going to keep going up the ladder. This part is very, 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 very tricky, okay? The one coming up, the water room. A lot of people fail here, but it's okay because we have a save. There is a spinel here, and there's an extended treasure map. There's a spinel right there, okay? You have to get that spinel if you don't have the exclusive just yet. After that, we're going to grab the barrel and the green herb, okay? Don't forget the green herb. Green herb is important because we're going to end up with 1,000,000 green herbs by the time we finish this run. Shoot the deer, shoot the snake, and shoot the eagle. And that's how you open this door. Grab the sword, get the container in the back, the vase, whatever you want to call it. And there should be some money in there or whatever. We can also open this cupboard or whatever this thing is, get some stuff if you want. Grab the golden sword, grab the rusted sword, insert the golden sword in the second picture, insert the bloodied sword in the third picture, insert the rusted sword in the last picture, and the iron sword goes into the first picture. Easy. If you for some reason haven't completed the Viper quest, there is a Viper in one of these containers, okay? So remember that. It's the second container on the bench right here. You can keep that or eat it. I personally would recommend eating it if you're hurt right now because we're about to tackle the worst part in this entire castle segment. So we're gonna jump across the chandelier here. And yes, there are some treasures that I'm missing here, but it's not important. Unless you really want the maximum amount of money. But honestly, I will end this playthrough with more than enough money for a rocket launcher or two. Okay, don't worry about it. Shoot the thing through the bars and then we're gonna go onwards here. Okay, all right. So there are some containers here that you can grab, but honestly, you can start skipping things because we have the Chicago Sweeper. But if you really want money, go ahead and collect it. So, if you have the sniper rifle here, you can snipe them from here. Like snipe the crossbow people, or just shoot them with your pistol. After we take out the crossbow people, we're gonna go to the left here, and there will be at least 3 or 4 enemies or so, one with a shield. Just gun them down with your Chicago Sweeper. Make sure you kill the shield people, okay, first. Always focus on them first, because otherwise the other enemies will rush you and they will hit you and it's all just a problem. Anyway, as you can see, the archers here are super annoying. It's okay though, if you get hit, don't worry. You can get them later. I'll show you how to get them, okay? You can also spam your Chicago Sweeper at them if you really want to, but yeah, I like using the Red 9 because it's a 2-shot, but it is incredibly inaccurate. Anyway, we're gonna run down here. Run all the way down here. There will be a lot of plagas in this section, so keep that in mind, okay? So, we're going to be hitting this dude. Kill him first, because he's kind of a jerk. I didn't actually accidentally do that, but yeah. Get this, get the halo wheel. Now, you need Armor Ashley here, but it is completely doable without her. Trust me. I will do a run without Armor Ashley and without the Chicago Sweeper. It's not that difficult, really, honestly. But yeah, stay tuned for that live stream because it's probably gonna be a live stream. A lot of frustration going on. But yeah, we're gonna hit these plagas. These plagas only take damage when their mouth is exposed. So when you see the bright pink of their inside of their mouths, that means you can deal damage to them. I know it's difficult to understand this if you're a noob, if you just started playing this game. So I'm telling you, okay? Okay. Don't get close to them because they're a one-shot. They can eat your head. Yes, they can eat your head at any amount of health. I'm gonna take out these enemies, and this Red 9 is just awful, man. I really want to try the blacktail. You know, I haven't tried all the weapons yet in this game. I really want to do a blacktail run. Anyway, you can take out these enemies from down here with your sniper rifle or your red 9 if you're like me and accidentally sent your sniper rifle to the box. But anyway, yeah. So after we clear out this entire area, don't worry, you can take your time, okay? Just keep in mind you have to finish the castle in under 3 hours and 10 minutes, okay? The island is very short, and I'm gonna be showing you some skips also, like legitimate skips. I'm not talking about glitching, okay? Because we don't like glitching here. You can glitch if you want. I don't care for it. Anyway, shoot these people. Sometimes there are archers to our right. They're gonna be shooting arrows at us. And yes, I know they're crossbows, but I'll call them archers, okay? I don't care if that messes you up and that you hate me for it. I'll still call them archers. Anyway, shoot this dude. Shoot this other dude. And then take out the archers that are on the right because they will hit you. They're very annoying. Again, I recommend you bring your sniper rifle with this. I recommend you. I know I didn't do it. I know I'm making a guide and I forgot. I'm sorry. But you honestly, it's just recommended, but you can do whatever you want with this part. But yeah, this is the longest part in the entire castle, by the way. Not even the maze is this long. So yeah, try to hit them in the head, take out the archers, and then let's move on. So I've actually been accused of faking my videos and that I'm not actually playing in professional because there are edits. Let me tell you, I'm not doing that. First of all, I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not trying to break a record. I'm literally trying to help people how to complete the game. And yes, unfortunately, I have to address this because there are some people who get upset at the game, so they take it out on me. So I'm editing my video because the raw video file contains a lot of mistakes because yes, I make a lot of mistakes and I'm editing the video because of that, okay? But I'm sure most of you guys appreciate the hard work that I put into this. I love reading your comments, but yeah, sometimes every now and then there are some people who are very, decide to be very aggressive or decide to attack me for no reason. So I just wanted to specify that we are here at 1 hour and 52 minutes, okay? So what we did here was we got the halo wheel, we enabled the halo wheel, and then we used the halo wheel on the second. We used the halo wheel twice, okay? So we brought up the first half of the bridge before we sent Ashley, okay? So we used the halo wheel twice. We're gonna take out these enemies with our Chicago or Red 9 if you want. It's up to you, or Sniper, it's whatever, okay? I'm just giving you some advice. You can use your Chicago here, but I like the Red 9 because it's like sniping, and it's like a 2-shot, so it's really cool. But if you miss, you will be punished. So watch out. There are some enemies that spawn here as Ashley is trying to do her thing. And the Red 9 is not very helpful at long range, but yeah, here we are. Anyway, you will be rushed after she's done, like as she's done with the first lever, you will be rushed. So don't worry. There will be some enemies, but yeah, with our Chicago, we can just shoot these enemies. It's really easy, very simple. Don't worry. Yeah, look at these enemies. They're just so annoying. Even if they grab her, don't worry. They can't fully take her because she just frees herself. Like she has the armor, so yeah. This part is even easy without armor actually, so it's not that big of a deal. Because with the sniper rifle, you can just shoot these guys. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna continue here, and right after Ashley says that she's done, we're gonna cross the bridge immediately after she says that she's done.
Okay, get back here.
So this is going to be the end of chapter 7. Remember, if for some reason you don't have the Chicago at this point, this is another point where you will get another request for the scratched emerald. So in chapter 8, we can get a scratched emerald. Again, if you guys have been enjoying these videos, please subscribe with enable notifications to know when I go live and to know when I upload. I always try to improve with my videos. Every video that I put out always gets improved, and it's only gonna get better from here. Anyway, So we're gonna send Ashley through the gap in the wall here.
Looks like the right place. You okay?
So that took us 21 minutes and 49 seconds. This is where we get separated from Ashley. Now, again, if you haven't gotten enough spinels, there is a scratched emerald in the bird's nest next to the merchant's house. But before we do that, we're gonna grab some fish here, okay? We haven't saved yet. We have not saved. We are about to save. Don't worry, we're gonna save. But not yet, okay? We're gonna do stuff at the merchant and then we're gonna save. That way you don't have to repeat to the merchant every time you fail this part. Okay, so I'm gonna send the shotgun to the storage because I'm not using it and I need space for these fish. So I'm making sure you have enough fish to actually heal because we're good for now. We don't need any other weapons other than our Chicago or maybe our sniper. Anyway, that's where the scratched emerald is. There you go. That's how you do that. You get the scratched emerald and then you sell it at the merchant and you get a bunch of spinels and a bunch of money. So there it is. We're gonna sell the dungeon key, gold bangle, elegant perfume, scratched emerald, velvet blues, and stuff like that. We can also sell our shotgun and our red 9 at this point if you so desire, so you can fully max out your Chicago sweeper. I'm selling the Viper because I'm not doing anything with it. I'm going to be powering up my Chicago to level 3 right there. And then it's important that you note that you can buy this stuff. You can buy the melee vest here if you think you're gonna take damage, but I honestly think you're fine. But anyway, yes. So we have a bunch of healing now. We're gonna save. Save. Chapter 8, save. You can send your scope to the storage room also, but yeah, we're gonna save here. Don't forget to save. Sometimes people forget to save. They look at it. They look at their storage and then they forget to save. So don't forget to save. Okay? Don't forget to save. Now we're gonna do what is probably considered to be one of the most annoying rooms, but don't worry, you have me here. Okay? I believe in you, and I know that you can do it. So. Even if you mess up, we just saved. We're at 6 saves if you've done it correctly, but remember, I'm just giving you some tips on where to save. You can save wherever you want, but keep in mind you can't go over 15, okay? We're gonna skip the cutscene immediately. Run to the right, run to the right, kill this dude immediately, and then run. Go up the stairs and shoot the barrel from the corner. Shoot this dude, don't let him grab you, and then go up to the red robe zealot and kill him immediately. If you don't kill him fast enough, he will spawn Plagas, okay? After that, we're gonna grab his item. If you decide to jump over the fence here, over the railing, sorry, you will get grabbed. So stun the enemy. Stun the enemy before you go down or kill her. We can use those barrels here if you want, but it's okay. It's okay if you get grabbed a couple of times. It's okay. That's why we got all of those fish. Remember? See, you have to trust me. You have to trust me. Okay. You got those fish. You can eat them. They're nice. Really, very good for ceviche or sushi if you're into that kind of thing. But anyway, we're gonna put the thing here, the lantern, and then we're gonna open this door because it's a shortcut. You can come back later here and get the. I think there's a crown in there, but you have to backtrack a lot and get Ashley. But yeah, there's an extended treasure map, Alexandrite, right there. We're gonna grab that if you have it. If you don't have it, that's perfectly fine. This is doable without the treasure map, okay? It's doable. Anyway, we're gonna break this window of things, display case with our knife, grab the lithographic stone, get the treasure, extravagant clock, get the lithographic, lithographic, I don't know how to pronounce that, stone. There are 3 stones, basically. Oh. And the brass pocket watch from there. If you have a small key, get the silver token from there. And I think that's a treasure map. Anyway, lithographic stone D is located right there. We need 3 stones, okay? They're all in this room. We're gonna insert them in this order. I know there's a specific order that you can do it. It's whatever. So we have to match the shapes, okay? Match the shapes. If they don't match, just switch to the other one, see? It's really easy. You don't have to try that hard. There it is. Just have to match the shapes. So hexagons with hexagons, squares with squares, and so on and so forth. It's basically trial and error. Anyway, we're gonna kill this rat because they're ugly. But yeah. We're gonna continue onwards here. I'm gonna grab some pesetas from here. And then we're gonna have our first encounter with our first spider, Plaga. The spider plagas possess enemy bodies and they become extremely fast and annoying and deal a ton of damage. So make sure you know how to deal with them. So in case you guys didn't know, by the way, these parts where Leon has to hold, that's a loading screen, okay? It has to load the cutscene, which is really cool. I love seeing stuff like that, you know? Anyway, we're gonna destroy this spider and then we're gonna immediately run down the stairs. Again, guys, I'm missing some treasures, but that's fine. We're gonna shoot this thing. Then we're gonna sell some stuff, the pocket watch, the velvet blue, whatever you want. The submachine gun ammo, the magnum ammo, the shotgun shells, everything, the handgun ammo, everything. Okay, we don't need anything else. We can sell the bangle here, so I actually recommend you put the 2 sapphires into the bangle because you do get an extra bonus from doing that. Okay, so. For the extravagant clock, it does not matter what you do, as long as it honestly doesn't matter. Just do it, because at the end we're gonna have enough money to do anything we want. So, we still don't have enough to upgrade our Chicago. That's perfectly fine. So instead, I'm going to buy the body armor. The body armor it's useful, but it's not a game changer. Okay. Anyway, let's proceed. So, shoot the yellow weight on the left here, and then we're gonna destroy all of the enemies. Now, let me tell you, there is a skip here that you can use a grenade for, okay? So, I didn't do it on this playthrough. I know there's a skip here. I know there's a skip here, okay? I know there's a skip. Don't worry. I know there's a skip, but we're not gonna be doing it in this playthrough because I didn't know how to do it back then, but now I know. But yes, if you know how to skip this part, you can skip it. I'm sure someone in the comment section has mentioned it. But yeah, so we're gonna go upstairs and kill the spidery thingy and kill any possible shield dudes that may be up here, and we're gonna grab the items, okay? So there are 2 spidery thingies. Don't worry, they don't do anything to you. So we can go actually upstairs and throw a grenade out of this gate and open the gate, but it's not necessary. You can shoot the weight right there. There is a weight right there that you can open the the thing from here. There you go. But yeah, but we need to open this gate. It's complicated. Don't worry about it. Just do it properly. It takes 2 minutes. If you're not a speedrunner, don't worry about it, basically, okay? Anyway, let's continue onwards here. Grab the barrel. Get the pesetas or whatever it is that you find there. Watch out, there's going to be a spider on the wall. And let's just continue going here. So don't forget to get the lever at the end when you complete this area and kill all the enemies. Some of these enemies can be plagas. Watch out. Don't let them get possessed by the spider. Okay, so before we go to the left, we go right. So we open the gate after we take forever because I'm dumb, and we're gonna go up here and enable this lever. It's all like basically just don't miss a single lever unless you've done it differently. But yeah, so we're gonna continue here, and then we're gonna kill these enemies because they are annoying me. And yeah, let's keep going. Don't forget the lever right here. And we can get this through the wall, but it doesn't matter. Kill the archer before she hits you from downstairs. But yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. But yeah, this is where you would have ended up if you had skipped that first area. Like I said, it's only like a minute or 2. It's not that big of a difference. It's just convenient, you know? Anyway, there is a Castellan doll. There it is. That's the weight you need to throw. There is a Castellan doll up there if you want to go out for it, but I don't need it. So anyway, we're gonna go up the stairs and the giant is going to hit us. He's gonna start shooting at us. Try to avoid it. Hide behind the barrier. Hide behind the wooden barrier. Don't get hit like I did. Don't get hit like I did. Hide behind the barrier. The wooden barrier that you see right there. But it's okay. You can mess up. Okay? It's fine. It's fine. Let's keep going. And yeah, someone said you can shoot the stones if you want, but it's whatever. You don't need to be perfect. Okay? We're gonna stick to the left. Stick to the left or you will get grabbed. Stick to the left. Stick to the left and run forward. Run forward. Be confident. Stick to the left and run forward. There is some gunpowder there that you maybe need or something. I don't know. And then we're going to jump down. We're going to jump down and then immediately do a 180-degree turn and shoot this dude. Otherwise, he will grab you, okay? You have to be super fast. Sometimes the arrows or ballistas, they get you, but yeah. Get the lever and then continue onwards. Hide behind the barriers. Hide behind the barriers. Hide behind the barriers. Watch out, there's a girl here. Kill her. Get the knife. Get the barrel. And go up the ladder. You can still get hit in the ladder, by the way. Watch out. Be fast. Time it correctly. Don't just run willy-nilly. And yeah, we've reached the end here of this section. If you do have a small key, you can use it here. It gives you a beetle. It's not necessary, but I guess if you're going for more money, you can get that. Yeah, shoot the weight, kill the girl, and go up the stairs. Sorry, the ladders. There you go. Now, we're gonna shoot the second weight. Shoot the second weight. Don't miss. Shoot the second weight. We're gonna go up the stairs here and then head back down. Head back down, otherwise you'll get hit. Head back down and then immediately run. Immediately run like the wind. Get the cannon all the way to the left and then shoot. Boom. As soon as you see the little dot, shoot. And that's it. That's how you do it. You have to be super quick. And then open the gate by shooting the door. And then you can take out those enemies. Watch out though, there will be enemies to your left and behind you. So yeah, I actually prefer not messing around with those enemies. Anyway. That's it. That's how you do the giant boss. Easy peasy. There is room for improvement. There is ways of doing it. Like I said at the beginning, you can shoot the weight from with a grenade. It's fine. If we take an extra minute or two, it's whatever. We're not speedrunning. We're not breaking any records. Okay. If you want to watch a speedrunner do his thing, do their thing, watch them. But I'm here to teach you how to play and do this correctly and get the S+ rank. Easily. We don't need to be super professional at this. We can be regular gamers of any age and any background, and we can do this. Okay? Don't feel discouraged because this is much easier than you think. Now we've reached the best part of the castle, and that is the maze. I'm just kidding. Everyone hates the maze, but we're gonna grab the extended treasure map thing, and we're gonna end the chapter here. So, we are currently here at 2 hours and 8. That's perfectly okay. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna grab all of the items here because we need the money to upgrade our Chicago. Before you go, don't forget the barrels. So, there is a specific way of doing this, but this is how I do it in this order, okay? So, we're gonna go continue here. Go up this ladder and do the first lever. This is how I do it because this is how I'm used to doing it, and I think this is the intended way of doing it. There probably is other combinations that are better, but this is just the most optimal way I found personally. You can grab the box there if you care. I don't care. Anyway, we're gonna go to the right here, and then watch out. There's gonna be a viper in one of these boxes. You can knife it, but that breaks your knife, as you saw there. Get the viper and get the pesetas. We need pesetas. Equip your gun immediately and shoot this guy. Shoot him to death. Shoot him to death. Okay, shoot him to death. And then we're gonna continue here, and then we're gonna find a bunch of dogs. These dogs are canines, so that means they will try to bite you. But yeah, we're gonna kill them, and don't forget to grab their loot because you need it. There's nothing in the cell. After we turn this corner, watch out. There's gonna be a jump scare thing. Okay, shoot him. Then kill this one. Kill the one in the background before he gets to the left, and then the other one will jump from the right. So if you don't kill the one in the background, he will become mutated. So you have to kill him in the... That's what I meant. You have to kill him before he becomes mutated. Come to the left here and grab the elegant chessboard, which is probably one of the most beautiful things in this game. Fun fact, I used to have a crystal chessboard, which was amazing and beautiful. And then one day it just fell and all of the pieces broke. But yeah, that's one of my proudest possessions. I think my brother bought it. It was really cool. And it was around the time when we were playing the original RE4. So every time I think about this game, I think about moments like that, you know. That's back when I learned. But anyway, we're gonna open this door after we go up the ladder and enable the lever. And then we're gonna run all the way back here, get the items. And then watch out, there's gonna be another jump scare thing, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna kill the dog, make sure he's dead, make sure he's dead, make sure he's dead. And now we are going to fight 3 of them. This is probably very tricky, okay? So we're gonna shoot them while they're inside, so we kill them all, and then we're gonna grab all their items. There is a flash grenade in here, so keep that in mind. We're gonna grab the flash grenade. Kill them before they turn. That's the important thing. We're gonna tell Ashley to get the lever, grab the items, get the lever, and then we're gonna aim directly here and gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot. Shoot him before he turns. That is your goal. So after that, we're gonna go to the right here where the torches are and go up the stairs and get the final lever. This is where Ashley can get kidnapped. So please follow this path.
Now we can finally get out of this maze.
So right after she says, Leon, there they are. We're gonna run. Watch out, you don't get grabbed. Don't get grabbed. You might get grabbed. It's okay if you mess up. We're gonna follow them, okay? Remember, don't get lost. Just remember this path. Just kill them, basically. Just kill them. Yes, Ashley with armor can get kidnapped if you are further away from her than you're supposed to be. Yeah, we're gonna kill everyone here. If he grabs you, it's okay. It's fine. With chicken head, you should be fine. If you don't have chicken head, I did this without chicken head. Did this with the hunk mask. It's fine. It's perfectly okay. Don't worry about it. Taking damage is part of the process, okay? Alright. It's not the end of the world. We're not speedrunners. We're not world record setters. You know, that's their own thing. We're gonna go and run up the stairs here. And then that's it. We open the double doors and we are here in the most awesome hallway of all time. We're gonna continue going here, get the treasure. Don't forget the treasure. Knife it, get it. We're gonna run and go into the left, into the dining room. This is a reference to the original Resident Evil 1, by the way, when he says a dining room. Yeah, not many people caught on to that, but yeah. We're gonna tell Ashley to sit here. Sit at this part of the table, and you sit at this part of the table, okay? Gotcha? Got that? Okay. Then ring the doorbell, or whatever that is, not a doorbell, but yeah. That's how you solve that puzzle, the snake head. Don't forget to get the red herb from the table. And don't forget to get any possible items that you can possibly need. Also, if you need more spinels, there are some medallions here that you can take. I don't care. If you want an extra exclusive gun during this playthrough, you can do it. And there's also rats here if you want to do that, but it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You can get to exclusive per run, by the way. You can. I personally don't think I will. I didn't think I would need it. So, yeah. We're gonna go to the left here. You can do this in any order. Okay, this is the first major skip that we're gonna encounter. Equip a flash grenade, okay, or craft 2. You can do this with grenades or flash grenades. I'm gonna do this with flash grenades. I'm gonna stand here, throw the flash grenade, and then go forward. And then just to make sure, I'm gonna throw another one, just to make sure. And then we're gonna kill the zealot here with the horns, okay, the red guy. You have to stand in the same exact spot to throw the flash grenade. Just make sure he doesn't trigger the cutscene, okay? All right. You might miss, but even if you miss, it's perfectly fine. Don't worry. Also, I am gonna go back there and get their items. So really, you're not saving any time here because it's just commodity, I guess. It's just the most effective way of dealing with the Plaga guy, the Gloria Las Plagas guy. Anyway, we're gonna kill everyone and then we're gonna grab as many items as we want from this from this room. So we're going up the ladder here, and we're gonna grab anything that we possibly need. There is a red barrel, so that is incredibly important to get, okay? The red barrel is the most expensive square gem, okay? Anyway, there is also a flash grenade in here, but you know that already. Anyway, don't forget to grab the goat head. Okay, I'm just saying that just in case because I've messed up a lot. Anyway, now we're gonna do the armor hall. So the armor hall is located to the left here. Watch out, there are some items that you can pick up here. There's heavy grenade in there sometimes, but yeah, there are some healing items in here. You should grab the green herb, by the way. You don't have to get all this stuff, but there is a small key in there if you want to go back to the castle, the beginning, open that up. But anyway, so this part is incredibly easy with your Chicago sweeper, but you can do this with a shotgun as well if you don't have the Chicago sweeper. So we're shooting the plagas. Shoot the plagas as soon as they start moving. Shoot the plaga. Shoot the plaga. Shoot the plaga. Shoot the plaga, and then you don't have to even hit the guy in the head with your kick. So take a step back. Take a step back. Take a step back and hit. Just shoot him. Just shoot him, and he will get stunned. Then you hit him with your kick, and then you shoot him in the plaga. Easy, simple. You get that? Okay. All you have to do is be aware of your surroundings. So after we're done here, we're gonna get Ashley, and then we are going to grab every item in the room, and then we're gonna do the lever. This is important that you get everything from here, so because there are some spinels that the armor enemies drop. Don't worry, you can combine stuff. You can send your broken knife to the storage if you're not gonna be using it. Okay, so remember that, or your red 9. Yeah, it's quite a lot of stuff, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna discard some stuff. Get the resources L. It's important that you get resources L because we can make grenades and flash grenades with that. So again, get all the spinels in this room before we continue. Alright, so we're gonna go onwards here. There is a treasure at the end of this area, so don't forget to grab it. It is the cubic device. It is incredibly important and you have to get it. You have to get it. You have to get it. Don't miss the cubic device. Okay? Don't miss it. Do not miss it. Because with the cubic device, we're gonna be skipping Ramon. Okay? Remember that. Okay, so we're gonna be selling magnum bullets because we're not gonna be using that. You can use it if you want, but we don't care. So we're gonna buy the attaché case 8x13 in the merchants menu, and we're gonna repair our knife. And we are going to complete any possible puzzles or things that we have here. You can insert the red barrel here, but I don't actually recommend. Anyway, if you have enough coins at this point, if you have the treasure map expansion, we can go downstairs and actually get one of the charms from the machine. So you can try your luck at getting the machine here. It's the combination is random. Okay, so you can get a blue one, you can get a golden one if you do all silvers, but yeah, if you do gold, and then 1 silver, it's random. But yeah, it's ideally you want to do 3 golds. But yeah, so unfortunately I didn't get anything, but hopefully you can get the infinite launcher discount one, but not the infinite, sorry, the rocket launcher discount one, or the striker. It is random, so some people did get the striker here. I remember someone said that in my previous one, so don't forget to equip the charms there. But yeah, get the cubic device and use it here. It's really simple, very easy. So from here we will get a lantern. This lantern should be done with 3 blue sapphires. So if you have 3 blue sapphires, complete it, but otherwise don't bother. So if you go downstairs, there are some things, but we don't care. So now it's time for Ashley's segment. Don't forget to grab anything that you possibly need. So now it's time for Ashley's segment. We need to complete Ashley's segment in 2 minutes. We are not saving. We are saving after Ashley's segment only. Okay? All right. Let's do this. So with Ashley's armor, she cannot be damaged, but I'm still gonna teach you how to do this without taking damage, or at least try to. Anyway, we're gonna continue here. So once again, guys, this has been a wonderful 2 hours spent with you. So I want you to know that you are amazing. Don't forget to drink water. This is a great time to pause your game. And yes, your time will be paused, okay? So go take a break if you need to. Anyway. So the combination is 7 o'clock. And yes, I did say 7:12 in my previous game, but that's because the numbers written behind the photograph are 7:12. But, you know, nobody understood that. But anyway, it's 7 o'clock, okay? It is different in standard. In standard, it is 11:04, but in professional and hardcore, it is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock for the clock puzzle. And that skips the entire Ashley segment, or the most part. So we're going to go out to the elevator here, and as soon as we go in, we're going to turn and get to the button on the left. This is the fastest way. I mean, you're shaving off like 1 millisecond, but that's perfectly fine. There is no correct combination here. We are currently at 2 hours and 22 minutes, okay? We have plenty of time. We're going to be skipping a lot, so get ready. So after that segment, we are going to get this lantern right here, and we're going to put our lantern right there, the full moon, and then to the right, put the crescent moon right there, and then the star is going to go to this location. And then we can grab the Salazar family insignia or emblem or whatever it is. Now this part is difficult because the game actually moves your camera. That is the biggest challenge here. So just hold back or whatever, or down or something, and then you can turn your camera once you reach the stairs or slightly before it. And then we're gonna crouch, and then we're gonna run. So remember, Ashley is invincible with the armor, but if for some reason you're playing this without the armor, dodge them. It's not that difficult, honestly, dodging them. All you have to do is play with sound. Please play with sound so you know where enemies are. I like playing with a headset, but some people like playing on TVs, so yeah. But just play with sound. Anyway, activate this and get the button right here, and we were fine. So now all we have to do is get past the knight in the stairs. That is probably the most difficult one if you're doing this without armor. Go to the right here, don't lose your bearings, go across this hallway and under the crawl space and into the door behind this knight and into the door past the knight, and we're done. There is an extended treasure map thing there if you want to get it with Leon, but there's also a rifle in here, but I don't recommend it, honestly. There is a cubic puzzle here also if you want to get it with Leon, but it doesn't matter. To be honest, I'm just gonna skip it because that's time that we don't want to lose. Anyway, that was it. That was the end of the chapter. We are going to save here, chapter 10, start, save here. It took 17 minutes, okay? All right, save here.
Same as ever.
I've got some new welcome. I got something new for you. Your value.
So we're going back to the merchant and sell the handgun ammo, the submachine gun ammo, the shotgun shells if you want to. You want to have enough money. I'm selling the red 9 as well. You want to have enough money to get the level 4 upgrade on the Chicago. You have to have a maxed out Chicago by now, or at least have it, you know, up to level 4. So this is important because we're about to fight the Garador. The Garador boss room has 2 Garadores, and I'm gonna teach you how to do it. But before that, we have to fight the room full of bugs, okay? So repair your knife, get the heavy grenade recipe, because we might need it later, okay? So replenish your armor if you want, repair your knife if you need to, and let's continue.
With fun, welcome. I've got something new. Next, welcome.
So if you complete this lantern with 3 colors, you actually get a pretty cool bonus. So I actually recommend doing this with 3 golds, 3 blue, sorry. And then we're gonna don't mind this part. I was trying the bolts. It's not good. Don't try the bolts. Bolts are bad. Yeah, don't try the bolt gun. It's not worth it. I was just trying new things, okay? Anyway, you can complete the lantern and repair your knife, repair your vest, but don't try the bolt, okay? Don't try the bolt thrower. Anyway, we're gonna shoot we're gonna shoot the Novistador on the top in the ceiling, and then the one on the right, and then as soon as we jump here, we're gonna kill these ones and don't let them get to you. After that, we're going to go up the stairs, and there will be a treasure on the left. I do believe this is a extended treasure. Yeah, maybe, not too sure. I don't know if it's a treasure. Oh yeah, it is a silver token. Okay, and we're going to get the barrel. After that, we're going to go into the ballroom. This is the ballroom, okay? When I say ballroom in the future, this will be the ballroom. And yes, that's what it's called. For all my non-native speakers, ballroom does not mean ball, as in like ball, like balls. Anyway, we're gonna kill the Novistador there, that's red. And then just basically take your time. Take your time with this area. Don't run through it, because they will catch up to you and they will deal damage, a lot of damage. So you can't just run past it. You can, but you know, it's better to do it safely. It takes you an extra 2 minutes, but it's better to do it this way. We're gonna kill these guys in the background. And yeah, we're gonna grab anything that we possibly need that's in our way. Watch out, watch your back. Even if you get hit, you're fine. Don't worry, it's okay. We are going to go up the stairs here. It doesn't matter what order you do this in, by the way. I'm just deciding to do it on the stairs first. And then kill anyone that can possibly be following you. This is probably the most effective way of getting rid of them, going through the stairs. That's why I'm choosing to do the stairs. That way you don't have anyone bothering you. There is a red one camouflaged up on this place. There's another red right there, and then another red right behind the couch. There will be a red herb right next to that location right here. Watch out though, there will be a bunch of enemies coming out. Get the sapphires. They drop sapphires, by the way. That's why I recommend doing triple sapphire on the lantern. It's also pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna get the lever here. Don't forget the red herb, okay? Anyway, get the lever, and let's proceed to the next one. So we're gonna jump down here. Watch out, there might be some ambushes, some bugs coming out of the hole. Yeah. So now our goal is that of going to the right. Go to the right, but this time go across the wooden area. Get the green herb and get the treasure here. Sometimes it's a heavy grenade. I believe it's most of the time it's a heavy grenade. There's a heavy grenade there, but yeah, it's random, unfortunately. Yeah. So keep an eye out to where enemies could be. They can be hiding anywhere. Anyway, as soon as we come here, there's going to be a scripted event. We're going to kill this enemy, then jump over. Then, as soon as you jump over, there's going to be another scripted event. As soon as we do that, we're going to kill this enemy right here. And then there's going to be another one that just spawned, another group that just spawns to our right. Sometimes they come behind you, by the way, sometimes. Just be alert and listen to the game, okay? All right. While we're doing that, we're going to get the treasure that's in this chest. An ornate beetle. And get the final Novistador. I believe that's the final one. There may be more. And then we're going to go up the ladder. Go up the ladder. And we're going to get the next set of enemies. Right here. It's going to be a red one. There's going to be another one right here. And then as soon as we do that, we're going to get the lever. And now we're ready to go to the throne room. But before we do that, we have to fight Garador twice. So, watch out. There might be some ambush enemies. But yeah, so this is one of the most difficult things to do in this part. So, we're gonna shoot the weights here. Don't mind me, I'm gonna be trying the bolt gun. It's not worth it. Don't try the bolt gun. And yes, I know, for the bolt gun to be good, you have to upgrade it. But yeah, it's not worth it. Don't try it. I wanted to do this silently, but you can't do it silently. So instead, we're gonna go guns a-blazing. But before we do that, let's try the bolt gun. Yeah, so the bolt gun is not worth it. As you can see, it doesn't deal any damage. Instead, you take a ton of damage. So forget the bolt gun and send it back to the storage if you do have it. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna destroy all these enemies. So our strategy here is that of hitting the Garador in the back. Again, remember you can use the flashbang if you hit them. So we're gonna use a heavy grenade, heavy grenade right there, heavy grenade right there, and then unload on their back. Just they're parasites. Just unload right there with your Chicago, right there. And then to keep them in place, I'm gonna throw another heavy grenade, so they turn around and so you have a better view of their back. Right there. There goes one, and then the second one. Easy, 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 easy peasy, easy peasy. Of course, this is not gonna be perfectly replicable, but the strategy is right there. This is the most efficient way of doing this, okay? You can try stealth, you can try a bunch of things, but this is just the strategy to do, okay? Then after that, we're gonna pick up the unicorn horns and then we're gonna insert them in their specific place. Don't worry, we will come back into this room, so any possible items will still be here, all right? And now we can fight the Vertigo.
Talk about sticking the landing.
Alright, here we are. So there will be some bugs here hiding in the shadows. So keep an eye out for them, otherwise they will deal a ton of damage. Okay, so equip your Chicago sweeper, or if you want to call it typewriter, it's okay, it's just the same thing. So we're looking for green eyes. Okay, I'm gonna do my best at telling you where their locations are, but even when you know their locations, sometimes you miss and sometimes they disappear and then they reappear. So the first one will be right here, right immediately here. So shoot him and kill him before he gets you. You want to avoid all kinds of damage, but even if you get hit, it's okay. Okay, all right. So the second one will spawn right there as you saw it, but you can kill it through here. Also, if you're playing New Game Plus, this is completely unrelated. You can use the thermal scope, but yeah. Anyway, oh, that's not part of this. Anyway, the second one will spawn right there as you saw there. It was a late spawn. Don't get hit. Try not to get hit. Anyway, we're gonna grab the pesetas right there. And then, if you get lost, you can look at your map, but you are wasting time. Anyway, there will be another one right there. Shoot it. And then we're gonna run past. Watch out. The next part is tricky. There's a couple here. So just shoot this area. Sometimes they are... There you go. See, there's more. Sometimes there's more than one. So get them. There is a fish here that you can kill accidentally. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, don't forget to grab the crown. Grab the crown. Grab the crown. Elegant crown right there. There you go. And now we can go through the wall. There is a yellow herb here, so grab it.
Give me a break.
So, to get the most out of the crown, we have to insert red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. And that's how you get 106,000 pesetas. Anyway, you can do all different colors as well, like 5 different colors if you want, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're gonna continue here, and we're gonna get ready for the boss fight against the Garador. So this crown should give us enough money to fully upgrade our Chicago. So it's important that you have it, but even if you don't, it's okay. So yeah, as you saw there, I shot that treasure, but it didn't come down. But anyway, there's a spindle there. Okay, so now sell the elegant crown with the red and yellows. And now I'm gonna sell the bolt thrower because it's worthless. And we're gonna sell some more stuff to help us reach that goal of upgrading our sweeper. I still don't have enough, so I'm gonna be doing this with a level 4 sweeper. Instead, I'm gonna be upgrading. Instead, I'm going to be repairing. Okay, repair my armor. I guess I did not repair my armor. Never mind, I didn't repair my armor. Okay, repair your armor. Don't forget. Anyway, let's scale this guy. This boss fight is actually one of my favorites because it is the most like. It reminds me of a Dark Souls boss fight because it's so predictable and I can manipulate it so much. Anyway, so the goal is to freeze the Vertigo and shoot him, unload with the Chicago sweeper. You can use grenades to stun him while he's frozen, so you get an extra like 5 seconds maybe of freezing, but it's okay. You don't have to do anything technical like that. Just know that if you use heavy grenades when he's frozen, you get an extra 2 to 5 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna be dodging here as soon as we reach this point, so be careful. Stay sharp. And then the second time is gonna be once we are in this room right here. So we're gonna have to crouch at the correct time. Get the shotgun shells. Get the green herb, and as soon as we get this, he will spawn. When we go backtrack right here. So as soon as he spawns, just continue, walk around in a circle, and look back. Go to the green light here, look back. As soon as you see his shadow, press it. Press the button. Press the button, and he will be frozen. So we're gonna shoot him. We're gonna shoot him. Preferably kick him. We're gonna shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. Yes, it matters. Shoot him in the face even when he's not frozen. Shoot him in the face even when he's not frozen. Okay. Now, you could have used a grenade. Okay, so kick, shoot when he's on the floor, then grenade when he gets back up, and then shoot again. You got that? Okay. It's not necessary, but that's the most effective way. So once again, freeze, kick, shoot, grenade, shoot. That is the best combination for it.
What's your move?
So I'm going into this room and I'm going to grab the yellow diamond. Be careful, you have to evade. There is a first aid here also. So after that, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go up to the green thing and we're gonna wait to see his shadow. As soon as you see his shadow, just walk all the way back. And then we're gonna hit him, okay? Kick him, then unload your Chicago. When he gets up, throw a grenade.
There you go.
And then when he gets back down, shoot him again. This is how you deal the most damage, okay? And then continue shooting him even if he's not frozen, because that deals damage to him. That deals damage to him. And yes, if he doesn't go away, just continue unloading. Continue. If he doesn't go away, that means he's in his final, like he's almost dead. Don't worry. Just keep going. You might have to crouch or dodge. Do the same thing. Go up to the green thing, and as soon as you see his shadow or you hear him, press the button. You might get hit, it's okay. Heal before you go into hit him, because sometimes you get hit by the ice. So we're gonna kick him and then unload your Chicago. Headshot. Then grenade. And then continue hitting him. Continue hitting him in the head. And that's it. That's how you do it. And he is dead. You will get the golden monocle. That's it. That's how you defeat the vertigo. If he's still not dead, continue doing the same thing with the last nitrogen can that's next to the spawn area. That leads to the merchant. Anyway, that's how you do that. Keep practicing, and yeah, even without the canisters, you can kill him by just shooting him. So, we're gonna be saving after the merchant here. So remember that we're gonna save here. So this is going to be our save number 8. So chapter 11, we're gonna talk to the merchant, do everything you need to do at the merchant, and then we're gonna save. Okay? All right. So let's sell the golden monocle and any possible ammo that we can have. You can also replenish your knife here if you want, or your we're gonna be having a boss fight before this, so don't replenish your armor, just replenish your knife. All right, we're gonna save here. So we are actually saving at the beginning of this chapter because a lot of you guys said it is too difficult, the minecart section messes me up, blah blah blah, your guide sucks. Anyway, we're at 2 hours and 42 minutes. You didn't notice it there, but I actually paused my game and went to buy groceries and came back like 5 hours later. But here we are. Anyway, we're gonna go to the right here. This is actually quite difficult, okay? If you don't know what you're doing, this is quite difficult. Anyway, we're gonna jump over the yellow fence here, or the railing, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, I'm not American or English, so I'm trying my best at using proper words. But anyway, we're gonna run to the left here, up the stairs, and we're gonna stun this enemy. Don't kill him, but I'm telling you not to kill him because he's a plaga. But anyway, we're gonna walk in here, throw a flash grenade. As soon as you see the Bella girl with the freaking chainsaw, we're gonna stun grenade her. Don't hit her. Just stun grenade her and walk past her and get the lever. After that, we're gonna run like the wind, run like the wind, run like the wind, run like the wind. Open the door, run like the wind. Up the stairs, run up the stairs. There's a dude here. Kill him to death. Kill him to death. There we go. So Bella's sister here is kind of stuck in my gameplay, but she will be unstuck soon. I don't know why she's killing her own people, but anyway, we're waiting for the bridge to come down. So while we wait for the bridge to come down, we can kill all these enemies here. So some people said they had trouble in this area because I actually walked past all the enemies. We're gonna kill all the enemies. Just use your Chicago sweeper to take out all the enemies. You have enough damage now that you can just kill things by just spraying them down. So let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's kill Chainsaw Dude. Let's kill the Molotov Dude and kill everyone else. Watch how you can actually kill Luis here. Try not to shoot him. We're gonna grab the treasures, the emerald and the sapphire, okay, from the chainsaw people. After that, we're gonna have our gun ready here because there will be 2 enemies. One of them has a plaga sometimes, so be careful. This one, watch out, as soon as you go in on the left, there's gonna be one. Grab the dynamite, and we are out of here. Yeah, like I said, there's a plaga here sometimes, so just run. Run, super fast. After this. And then before we actually jump down, we are going to get the treasure. So don't forget there is a treasure here. I did skip this in my original guide because it was too dangerous. So we're just gonna get the golden hourglass. And then that's it. That's how we do that area. If you're doing this without the Chicago sweeper, we can use the TMP to stun enemies a lot easier. And yeah, trust me, it's doable. You don't have to use the Chicago sweeper, but this is the Chicago sweeper guide. So we're gonna insert the dynamite and walk back. Walk all the way back behind this wooden beam right here. You're safe behind this wood thing, okay? We're gonna stand here. And then we're gonna walk. Just walk, run past everything. And yes, you can shoot this with grenades as well, but it's a waste of resources. Instead, it's better to just go to the right. Anyway, we're about to enter the giant boss fight. So, you can immediately flash both guys here and throw them into the lava. So we're gonna try to do that, but unfortunately they did move on my gameplay, so yeah. So one of the best things you can do is actually just kill them because they drop stuff. So since we have an infinite weapon, we're just gonna shoot them. We can either drop him here or just shoot him to death. Trust me, shooting him to death is a lot easier than just dropping him, and it's probably better because you get something out of it. So just shoot him. There you go. So the second one, we have to wait for Luis to do his thing. So yeah, the first giant will drop a yellow diamond, which is incredibly important. So if the giant starts running at you, once again, just move to the left. Move to the left. Or just start running to the right or to the left. Don't let him get you. So after Luis puts the dynamite on his back, just shoot it. Just shoot it. You have 2 options. You either kill him to death or just shoot the dynamite. So, or shoot the dynamite and drop him, okay? So, I'm actually gonna kill him because it's really easy. So we're just gonna spam the heck out of his parasite right there. There we go. It's slightly difficult because he does have armor, but yeah. He will drop something good though. There we go. We're gonna put him down, and then we're just gonna continue shooting him. So we're gonna grab the red barrel, and then we are going to go to the crawl space here, so Luis can open the door for us.
How's it look?
Grab the Illuminatus pendant, and then let's move on. Don't forget the herb.
See, this is where they discovered Las Plagas, preserved inside ancient deposits of amber.
So we have 15 minutes to finish this section. Don't worry, we can do this.
You're not suggesting we ride this thing?
Do you see any other way? Give us a push, Sancho.
Who are you calling Sancho?
There, it's moving. This should speed things up a bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right? Oh, by the way,
What now?
hope you like thrill rides.
So we're gonna lean here to the left. Okay? We're gonna lean, then we're gonna lean to the right, and then we're gonna lean to the left. There you go. So shoot the boards. Shoot the yellow thing.
If we don't, we're gonna crash.
We're gonna reload here. After that, get ready for enemies. We're gonna lean to the right. And then there's gonna be enemies. To the left, wait for your crosshairs to be together. Don't spam, just wait for your crosshairs to be together. Try not to spam. So, again, reload, shoot the guy on the left. Don't let go of aiming. There we go, shoot. See, wait for your crosshairs to be together. Shoot the boards. Reload.
We shake them off.
I'm gonna lean to the right, and then lean to the left.
Left turn.
Then we're gonna lean to the right again.
Cornering to the right.
Then after the jump, get ready, start shooting again. Right, there are two. You can just shoot the barrels. And on the left, there are two. Again, wait for your crosshairs to be together. Or you can just shoot the red barrels. But you're risking a lot. Again, we're gonna shoot the one on the right. Shoot the guy in the middle of the rails. And then on the left, wait for your crosshairs to be together. And shoot him. Then we're gonna have to shoot the yellow thing in the background and the barrel on the right. It's easy. And that is the first minecart section. See? It was easy. Anyway, we're gonna get off here, and then we're gonna continue on foot.
This it?
Afraid not. Things are just getting started.
So we're gonna save here on a different slot file. Okay, I'm just making this very, very safe for you, making you save after that.
Keep coming.
We're gonna go here, get the red herb, and get the chest. This is an important flagon. Or flagon? Anyway. We're gonna get on the cart here, but before we're gonna grab this barrel. Sometimes there are useful things in these barrels, so yeah. We almost have 200,000. Anyway, wait for Luis to get on there, and then let's jump to the next minecart section.
Right? Let's go.
Not this again.
So, we're gonna lean to the right here. And yes, if you don't lean, you will take a lot of, like, you will fail. Like, you literally will fail. So have to lean to the right here. So we're gonna have Dr. Salvador here. Try to shoot his cart here as much as you can, but it's okay if you don't. So take out these enemies. Again, wait for your crosshairs to be done, and then shoot his cart. Shoot his cart as much as you can. Then shoot these dudes. There's 3 on the left. Shoot this dude, he should blow up. And now we're gonna have to take care of Salvador. If you haven't been hitting him, you're gonna have trouble. Lean to the right here. Shoot the boards. Lean to the left. Then lean to the right. And then left again. Try to hit these red barrels up there. It does help, but if you don't, it's okay.
We're going off the rails. Give me a
Shoot the barrels in the background. Lean to the right here and start shooting Salvador's cart. Shoot his cart, shoot his cart, shoot his cart, and then boom. If you haven't been dealing damage to him, shoot him in the face, it should stun him. Then shoot the guys on the right. That's as good as it gets, okay? If you haven't been hitting his cart, don't worry, shoot him in the face, okay? But like I said, if you follow my guide, you will have the same outcome. If you don't, then something went wrong along the way. Anyway, we're gonna kill these guys. Again, the trick to this section is to just wait for your crosshairs to be together. Alright, so this should be a straight shot here if you've killed Salvador. But if he's still next to you, shoot him in the face and you will stun him. But at this point, he should be dead. Anyway, get ready to lean to the right. And get ready to shoot the yellow thing. And then lean to the right again. And then left. And now we are fully done without taking any damage.
But actually, this works. Let's get on that lift.
So we're gonna shoot the nests here. These nests actually aren't necessary, but if you want to have the ability to get an extra exclusive ticket upgrade, you can do it. I'm gonna leave that up to you though, I'm not gonna coach you through it, but it is possible to get 2 upgrade tickets in one run. So you can choose to upgrade another weapon, but honestly all you need is the Chicago Sweeper. But the next logical thing to do would be to upgrade the Killer 7 or the Broken Butterfly if you want, you know, that extra damage from distance, or you can upgrade one of the rifles. Anyway, we're gonna grab that yellow herb right there, and then we're gonna take out all the enemies. Proceed with caution. There is an Avistador on the wall right here. Watch out, you're gonna get hit if you miss it, like I did in the video. So don't miss it. Proceed with caution here, take your time, kill the enemies, don't let them get to you, and we can get to the Krauser boss fight. The very first one.
Thanks. Next.
We're gonna take out the nests here if we're doing this. Remember, it's not necessary. We're gonna continue onwards here into the cave. Watch out, there are some enemies hidden here. So we're gonna kill the Novistador on the left here. Watch out. Shoot the barrel. And, you know, try not to get hit. But yeah, shoot the barrel. This will open up a secret cave for a treasure. So get the treasures. And we're gonna continue onwards here. So we're gonna need all this money to be able to fully upgrade our Chicago Sweeper. So we can destroy Krauser later on. So we're gonna go to the merchant here. Make sure you've upgraded or repaired your knife, okay? Repair your knife because you're gonna be fighting Krauser, okay? All right. So fully upgrade your Chicago. Complete any treasures that you may possibly have. And yeah, so let's go from here. So we're gonna sell the Illuminatus pendant, the golden hourglass, the velvet blue, the golden bar, and the submachine gun ammo, and the handgun ammo. So with this money, we are actually going to fully max out our Chicago Sweeper, and now we can start focusing on the knife. So start with power and durability. It's up to you what you want to upgrade on it, but just know that you have to completely repair it as well as increase its power, because we're going to be fighting Krauser right now. We can actually get an additional treasure here with all of the sapphires that we got. Put that in the flagon or whatever it is called. But yeah, I'm going to be putting 3 emeralds in the Chalice of Atonement for 30k, because you do get the trio bonus. So we're going to sell that, and then we're going to start maxing out the primal knife. The primal knife becomes infinite, sorry, when we fully upgrade it, so don't forget that. Okay, so we're about to get to the 3-hour mark. Don't worry, we got this. Unfortunately, Louise will depart from this world in this section. Honestly, I really like Louise in this section, but yeah, let's get on to the boss fight.
Appreciate tech like this.
So we're gonna be fighting Krauser here. Our goal is that to melee hit him, so like get to kick him at least 3 or 4 times. So with your primal knife upgraded, you will actually deal more damage. So there you go. We've hit him 3 times now. 1 more time, and he should be gone. There we go. Watch out. If he jumps behind you, get ready to dodge, to parry. I mean, and there you go. That's how you do it. Very easy. Very, very simple. Hit him in the face, dodge, and yeah, you should be fine.
I can understand. What happened was unforgivable.
And that's all it takes to kill him.
That doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people.
Actually, it was more like 5 or 6 times, but don't worry about it. Anyway, that's it.
You won't get away with this, Krauser.
So we're gonna grab everything from this area. Sometimes there's a red herb, sometimes there's greens. Anyway, go up the elevator and continue. So now that we've reached the castle once again, we are going to run as fast as we can to the throne room. Okay, we're gonna run to the throne room and we're going to get a golden egg so we can throw it at Salazar's face. Don't worry about the request. If you want to wait for a chicken to lay an egg so you can do the request, that's up to you. I'm not going to be doing that. So let's run, get the golden egg from the cubic puzzle, and then let's continue to the clock tower. So I sped up some footage there because this video is getting ridiculously long. So from now on, I will be speeding up some areas or skipping them if they are not worth explaining. Anyway, we went through the Gardevoir area with 2 flashbangs because it's full of plagas. So once we get the golden egg, we're just gonna make our way back to the merchant and take the gondola. We're gonna save in here for the 10th time.
You took care of her.
So, at the clock tower, we will have an easier time, because now we have a maxed out Chicago sweeper, we have a really good knife, and this should be remarkably easier than it was last time we were here. So, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so I have another tip for you guys here. So, once we reach the halfway point of the clock tower, we're gonna be able to shoot the Salazar head without it ever activating. So let's take out all of these zealots or whatever they're called, and let's go up the stairs. Let's run really fast. And once we reach a certain point, like this yellow barrel right here, we're gonna be able to shoot the Salazar head in the dynamite right there. It might be better if you position yourself right here. There you go. And there we go. It never activated. That's it. Don't forget there is a treasure on the roof right here on the ceiling. So we're gonna continue onwards here. Watch out, there will be a wrecking ball coming down. So be patient, don't rush, okay? Don't rush. Do not rush. Trust me, don't rush, otherwise you will be hit by the big ball. So just keep going up until you reach the top. So once we reach the top, we're gonna kill the guy, and we're gonna, if you want, you can activate the elevator once or twice. But yeah, before you go down, grab the treasure up here, and then let's get to climbing up this lift. Spoiler alert, I will be getting a trophy here, so if you want to use this as your sort of trophy guide, go for it. Shoot this guy in the red before he starts triggering everybody, and then let's just continue onwards. Shoot the guy in the red and continue. Also, if enemies jump on the elevator and you kill them fast enough before the elevator stops, you still get the achievement. So now let's get ready for the Salazar boss fight. I want to say that you don't even have to save here, but we'll see. Anyway, you have to walk on these blanks. If you run, you die. So shoot the treasure there so we can get it. So just walk, 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 walk. Get ready to start parrying some incoming projectiles. Get the yellow diamond. Let's just continue. And you can start shooting them here now. Get the barrel. Get the yellow herb. So be careful not to eat the golden egg. Don't eat the golden egg. We're gonna sell all the treasures that we have that are completed, and then we're gonna start upgrading our knife. Okay, we're gonna start upgrading our knife because we want to have it infinite in the island. I am not saving here because trust me, we're gonna one-shot Salazar. Let's keep going. As soon as we enter the boss fight, okay, make sure you have the egg in your hand. Make sure it's in your hand. Okay, make sure triple check, double check, make sure it's in your hand. Make sure it's in your hand. Okay, there we go. So, As soon as it starts, wait for him to come up to you, and then boom. And then unload with your Chicago sweeper on the face. And that's it. That's how you kill Salazar. Alright, let's continue. And we're finally in the island.
Where do you think you're taking her?
So, you can walk past this guy, or you can kill him. He does drop something. He drops Spinel. So, yeah, it's up to you if you wanna kill him or not. But yeah, heads up, don't let him kill you. There is another one right around the corner here, so watch out. You might die and have to do the entire clock tower again. But I've been told this is just a jump scare, so chances of you dying are probably very slim. But it's probably worth killing if you want Spinels. Alright, let's go to the island. So in the island, we are going to be saving, okay? We're gonna save the game here. This is our save number 11 on chapter 13. So I am skipping some parts here, guys, because I think it's very straightforward. You probably know this by now. We're gonna disable this turret. There is a merchant here, but we don't really care. So we're gonna disable the turret and then walk past it. We can try to be sneaky here, but it really does not matter because eventually you will be seen by the spotlight. So, doesn't really matter. Yes, you can kill JJ. Yes, you can lure JJ or Cowhead into the turret. Yes, you can do all those things, but all of those things, none of those things is necessary. If you want to try to do them, it's up to you, but I'm not going to be doing them. But I'm telling you that there is a possibility that you can do something like that in this part. So, yeah. I'm going to get the treasure and I'm going to disable this turret right here. Then after that, I'm gonna walk over past this window. I don't even think you have to disable that turret, but let's continue. And you might want to kill these guys because they shoot you and they're annoying. But yeah, so the Cowhead will drop. So we're gonna use this turret right here. We're gonna disable it, and then we can kill the Cowhead here if you want. You can kill him here, but since we're surrounded by enemies, I'm just gonna run past. Okay, I'm gonna be running past here. I'm gonna be jumping across this window. There is a red herb outside this window, so watch out. Grab it, don't forget about it. And then we're gonna run straight to the door. So I'm equipping my broken knives, that way I clear out my inventory. Anyway, we're gonna try to sneak this entire part, okay? We're gonna knife this dude. It's okay if you get spotted. It's just more convenient if you just sneak. Stab this dude. And then let's go get the yellow herb in this cave. And the lynx. There is a lynx statue here. There we go, yellow herb right there. Yellow herb increases your health. I saw someone said they didn't use yellow herbs because they thought it would cure poison. Anyway, we're gonna break the barrel and get the lynx. And then we're gonna continue and go to the RPG room. So I'm standing here, inside. I'm standing inside until I take out all of the enemies. Otherwise the RPG will kill me. Okay, so watch out. This RPG will literally kill you. Alright, once everyone's dead, we're gonna run outside and finish off the remaining guys. There is a guy that throws dynamite that most of the time he ends up killing his teammates, so yeah, keep that in mind. So the RPG dude, you can hide behind the bricks here, it's fine. Sometimes he ends up killing himself, but yeah, you can shoot him, or you can go up to him, or you can go up to him and yeah, kill him, like that. It's whatever. But we're trying to do this really fast, so we're just gonna continue onwards here into the island. Don't forget here to kill these enemies and grab the second, not the second, but there is a crown here. So crown is one of the most expensive items, if not the most expensive items, if you do it correctly. So we're gonna take everyone out here, take out the RPG dude. And there is an extra content DLC treasure in this area also. So don't forget that. So we get the elegant crown, and then we get the treasure DLC right here. Don't forget to grab the stuff and the emerald, and let's go back inside and complete this area. We're almost at the end. Watch out, there is a C4 here, so we're gonna disable it with our hands, or you can shoot it, it's up to you. Grab the item in the little briefcase. And let's go upstairs. Of course, you can grab the item on your way down, but I like getting the briefcase first. There is another C4 here, so we're gonna disable it and kill all the enemies here and activate the button or lever. After the cutscene, we're gonna go back down, go through the door that is now open, skip the cutscene, jump down, and kill all of the enemies. So we're gonna go up the ladder. Don't worry, the treasures won't despawn. We're gonna kill all the enemies here, okay? So previously I told you to run here, but instead this time we're gonna kill everyone, so we don't have to kill them later. Kill this dude. There's gonna be another dude here, watch out. He's got a helmet on, or whatever, a visor thing. In that briefcase you can find ammo, but I don't think it's necessary for us. But either way, we're gonna get it and kill the guy. There are some treasures that I'm skipping because they're not that important at this point. So we're gonna grab the item inside of the dumpster. A true classic. And then we're gonna go in here, trigger the guy, and then walk back, and get the velvet blue. And that's it. We have reached the regenerators. Shoot the extra content DLC. Should give you a spinel. Get the black bass from the fridge if you want. And now we can start upgrading and selling some stuff. I'm going to be fully dedicating to the knife. But yeah, as you can see there, we can literally get another exclusive ticket. So it's really up to you. So after we sell all of our treasures, doing our gem combinations the best way possible, we can finally upgrade our knife and make it infinite. So the knife is now going to be the best thing ever. So I'm going to be saving here. This is going to be save number 12 After that, we're going to be doing the regenerator area. So I'm going to be showing you the solution to all of the laboratory puzzles. Don't worry, I got you, okay? So this is your friendly reminder to take a break, drink water, stand up straight, unclench your jaw. But yeah, anyway, we're going to enable this lever right here, and then we're going to make our way back to the other part of this area. We can now solve the very first green puzzle. So this green puzzle is a pain if you don't know what you're doing. So instead, I'm going to tell you what to do. This is how you solve it.
Are you?
So we're actually going to turn around and destroy this guy, okay? So our goal is to hit the parasites on his body. He normally has 2 to 3 parasites. So if he's on the floor, the worst thing you can do is get in front of him. So don't get in front of him. You can also knife him to hit the parasites, but I don't actually recommend it. If you have an infinite Chicago sweeper, you can just destroy this dude. Yeah, if they take enough damage, they actually just die. So we're gonna go in here and get the golden bar. The gold ingot. It's just a full ingot now. So now we have to reroute the power to the other half of this place. After that, we're gonna make our way to the refrigeration unit place thingy, and then we're gonna fight another regenerator and upgrade our card to tier 2.
Shit, again?
So, right after he comes out, we're just gonna shoot him, destroy him, kill all of his parasites. He has 3, remember that. Usually he has 2 on the front or 1 on the back, but there is no real way to be able to determine that. But yeah, make sure you kill him. Don't walk away, because he will regenerate. As the name states, he will regenerate. He does not regenerate the parasites, though. He regenerates his flesh. Again, this was a mistake on my behalf. I walked away because I thought he was dead, but don't make the same mistake as me. We live and learn. Anyway, he drops a sapphire. You might be wondering, there is another green screen puzzle here. We're skipping that. That is an LE5, and we don't care about the LE5 because it's not useful to us in this playthrough, but you can grab it if you want. Anyway, we're going to open this door with our tier 2 card, and we're going to continue going. All right, let's do this. So, there is a yellow herb under the stairs, or behind the stairs. So we're gonna knife these regenerators to see where their things are, their parasites. So we can actually fully kill them with the knife, because all we have to do is just kill the parasites. But it's a bit risky, so I recommend just exposing the parasites or just shooting them with your Chicago sweeper. We are looking for a wrench, and it is kind of random. So yeah, kill them until you get the wrench. It's not predetermined. So we're gonna use the wrench, get the biosensor scope if you want, and then send it to your storage because you won't be using it this playthrough. use a wrench on the console and upgrade your card. There will be an outbreak of people here, so just take them out, especially the ones with explosives. So if you haven't freed all of the regenerators here, this is where they will be freed if you don't kill the explosive guys and the plagas. So take them out as soon as you can, and then get your level 3 keycard and make your way back to Ashley. Okay, let's grab the level 3 keycard and make our way back to Ashley, and let's get done with this. It's been a very long 3 hours. So yes, you can walk right to the right here, and we are next to Ashley immediately. We don't have to run past anyone anymore. Yes, I did make a mistake in my previous guide, but I was sleep deprived. But yeah, cut me some slack. Even the best mess up. Okay, I shouldn't say that, because every time I say anything like that, people get upset in the comments. I'm sorry for saying anything. I'm just kidding. Okay. Can you tell I've been reading comments? Anyway, I'm not gonna read comments from now on. Anyway, and that is it. That is the chapter. So, we did that in 18 minutes, okay? So, we're not gonna save because, honestly, who needs to save after that? That was all easy, right? That was super easy. Chicken hat, man. Anyway, we're gonna turn around and get the fish. Get the fish. There are some barrels here or boxes that we need to break. It's okay. We have enough money now for everything. There's a crystal ore also. So, go up to the crawl space here and help Ashley open the door.
You got it? Got some new items in stock.
So, if you have enough coins right now, if you have the special deluxe edition with the extended treasure map or just the extended treasure map itself, you can try your luck again and try to get another charm. But again, it's random. So, let's see what we get. So, I actually forgot to get the exclusive on the knife, so don't worry. Don't worry. Anyway, we're gonna get the exclusive of the knife, so it becomes infinite.
It's a top-notch weapon. You really don't settle for anything. Give that the comeback.
So at this point, we're gonna start saving our money for the rocket launcher for Sattler at the end, okay? So, this part is actually quite easy to skip. So if you're looking for more exclusive upgrades, you can get the medals here, the medallions, but I don't actually recommend it unless you're planning on doing a new game plus on this run, but then you're wasting a lot of time. But yeah, grab the bangle in the freaking dumpster here, because if you don't, people will write you in the comment section saying you don't know anything about it. But anyway, we're gonna run up the stairs here, and there will be a green herb. Okay, so watch out, the twisty guy will spawn, and yeah, doesn't matter. Don't worry, we will have enough money. Don't worry, we will have enough money. This part is really annoying, so let's just take out all the enemies and then let's open the door. So at this point, if you don't save Ashley and you abandon her, she will be kidnapped, even with the armor. So make sure you kill this dude that's grabbing her. And then let's just continue going here. You can jump over the balcony here or the window, but it's okay. There is a treasure here, so don't forget to grab it. It is just a velvet blue, but it's still worth getting. Anyway, we're gonna continue going here. So, the easiest part of this level is coming up. So, watch out, this guy will be a plaga sometimes. I think most of the time he will be a plaga, I think always. There will be more plagas here running around. So be very careful. There we go. Don't let them kill you, because one wrong step and they will jump at you and deal a ton of damage. So, yeah. We're almost there. Don't lose hope. We're literally like minutes away from finishing this game. So, the regenerator part is quite tricky to some people. Don't forget, okay, we still have some saves under our belt. And we still have the stupid helicopter area to do, so buckle up, because we still got some. We still got a few minutes here, but keep with me, okay? So, this puzzle is very simple. It looks harder than it is, but it is very simple. So, we're gonna press the button when the needle is right there. There we go. It doesn't have to be a specific thing, but you'll get it. There is no failure, you know, you can just keep trying. So as soon as we get to the next lever thing, there will be another regenerator. Literally just never stop shooting him. Just never stop shooting him. Literally just continue shooting him. And he will respawn. He will have another form after you kill him. He will have the needly form. So he will fully regenerate. And he will have needles. So just continue shooting him, and then when you see him shaking like that, just crouch or just go around the corner. And then walk back and get the red barrel that he drops. Now this one is a lot more difficult than the previous one. So keep an eye out on the needle, okay? You'll get it.
I'm good.
Right there. See? Okay. Alright. This area is very annoying, so let's just get to it.
Get this for me.
Leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at this stuff.
So wait for Ashley to be done with the bridge and then cross it, grab everything in this area, and then let's activate this lever next to this green screen. After we activate this lever, a bunch of enemies will come out from here. So just through here, we're gonna shoot them all. Take care of them all. And then we can turn around and kill the regenerator. So we don't have to worry about anyone kidnapping Ashley. So there is a treasure on the bridge, by the way, in the ceiling. But yeah, we're going to grab the red barrel that the regenerator drops, and then we're going to walk back to Ashley. This is the solution to this green screen puzzle. It is very annoying, but we have to do it. Here we go.
Present for you.
You don't have to throw a grenade here. You can just shoot these parasites, by the way. Don't throw the grenade here. Anyway, this is one of the biggest skips in the entire game. I want to say this is the biggest skip since Salazar in this run. So make sure you combine one of your 1 million green herbs, and let's complete this crown if we can. So another yellow, red, and let's complete the... If you can complete the other necklace, do that too. But yeah, so at this point, we have more than enough for the rocket launcher. So don't worry, we will have enough. Don't buy it yet, though. Anyway, make sure you have at least 2 to 3 heavy grenades. At least 2 grenades, okay? It's 3 hours and 43 so far. So, our timer. So we have plenty of time. We have over 2 hours of time, okay? So don't worry. So... tell Ashley to get in the crane with the wrecking ball. After the cutscene, we're going to grab 2 of our heavy grenades, and we are going to throw them at the wall. Don't get hit by the ball. Throw them at this wall right here with the crack. There you go. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. If you want to make sure it's going to break, throw a flashbang, and or throw another grenade there if you want. But you don't have to if you don't want to, because it only takes 2 heavy grenades. That's it. I threw a flashbang so the enemies wouldn't disturb me here. So yeah, that's it. That's how you skip this entire area, the most annoying area, but you're also missing out on the treasures that the cow head drops. So watch how these enemies will still be aggroed. Go up the elevator with Ashley and we will hit our next milestone here, the next chapter. Congratulations, you've made it this far on the newbie guide on how to get S+ rank in professional. Don't worry, once again, we will do this without bonus weapons and without armor actually. So stay tuned, enable notifications to know when I do that. There is a yellow herb in this room, don't forget. Grab the yellow herb, okay? Anyway, after that, we're gonna have to go through the double doors after we grab the crystal ore here. It's not needed, but you can get it if you want. But yeah, there's a extended treasure map there, whatever, it doesn't matter at this point. So let's just continue onwards, and the next chapter is coming up. And our next save location, so get hyped. So in this area, all we have to do is just run past everyone, but if you're not fast enough, you will be hit. So might as well just kill them all. As you can see here, you might get grabbed, and you might get hit. It's okay, it's fine. One more reason to use our yellow herbs and have extra health. Anyway, let's continue onwards here until we get to the merchant. We are going to save right before the Krauser boss fight. Okay, so save right here. If you don't have the infinite knife, make sure you break all of these boxes. Make sure you have knives, okay? Because we're gonna need the knives in this boss. Don't buy the RPG. Don't buy the RPG because you won't be able to buy it for Krauser, for Sadler at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna repair my body armor and then I'm gonna save here. This is save number 13. This time we won't be losing count. So as soon as we get out of the cutscene, stay crouched. Wait for him to pull out his bow and then shoot the tip of the bow because it's explosive. And then crouch again. Crouch again. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Crouch again. You can shoot the tip of the arrow, but if you're not fast enough, this will happen to you. So just stay put and then shoot him in the face with your Chicago. Eventually he will come up to you. You can knife him. Get ready to parry. Once again, we are looking to melee him. Meleeing means just shooting, like kicking him in the face, okay? So you can shoot him with your Chicago here if you want, but I prefer using the knife because it's funny. And yeah, so do this until he flashbangs you and you can proceed with your mission. There we go. Try not to get hit. It's not worth it. There we go. If you parry him perfectly, you'll be able to hit him with your kicks. So make sure to evade and parry. There we go. After you deal enough damage, he will leave. And now you can get to the wheel and you can open the door.
Who knows what's become of the girl?
After the door is fully open, let's go into this area. So, he will say something about the jungle. After that, crouch. Make sure you're ready, okay? Make sure you're ready. Go up to this box. Go up to this box and pull out your Chicago. And shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him, otherwise he will grab you and deal a lot of damage to you. Shoot this mine. Go up around the corner and shoot the trap on the floor. And then hide behind this wall. After that, we are going to shoot this mine right there. Shoot the camera thingy, sentry thing. Shoot the trap. Shoot the other sentry. And we're gonna go at the end of this hallway, turn to the left, and shoot the mine. You can also shoot the barrel if you want, but it's not that important. Unless you like are needing some funds. Some money. Right after he says, no stranger to covert tactics, we're going to shoot that thing on the floor and the sentry camera gun thing. And then don't go outside. Don't go outside. Wait for him to shoot and then run up the stairs. I'm sticking to the left here because sometimes he does shoot you. Get the red herb. And stick to the left of the staircase. Otherwise, you will be hit by the arrow. After that, we are going to take cover here. It's okay if you didn't do it perfectly, but I like shooting the traps on the floor before I actually go in. So, use the walls as cover. use the walls as cover. It's okay if you mess up. It's okay if you mess up. Watch out for the traps on the floor. Find cover. Just run forward. Crouching helps. There we go. Go up to this wall. Sometimes he hits you if you're not fast enough. But yeah, if you're not fast enough, just go and crouch right here. There we go. Then go up to this laser. Don't get caught on the trap. Don't get caught on the trap. Anyway, go up to this laser and shoot it. But watch out, he does throw grenades down. So we're gonna have to fight him again. So be prepared. You can throw a grenade at him or just shoot him with your Chicago. It doesn't matter. Just shoot him with your Chicago and then go up to him and melee him. And then continue shooting him with your Chicago and then dodge, parry. Make sure you perfect parry and perfect evade. Shoot him with your Chicago. You don't have to shoot him with your knife or hit him with your knife. Evade.
It's not too late. You and me are two sides of the same coin. I guess that means we'll never see eye to eye. Witness the power.
You've lost it completely. So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
You're gonna regret that smart mouth of yours.
So get ready to crouch here, okay? The first one is a parry. The second one is a evade. Grab the red herb and go up the ladder. As soon as this battle starts, you're gonna have to press evade. And then, if you perfect parry him, you'll be able to hit him. So just shoot him with your Chicago and then kick him. Kicking him deals a lot of damage. So if he lunges at you with his right arm, just crouch. But it's okay. It has to be a perfect crouch. So when he goes up there, look for a ladder and go up. Look for a ladder. Don't stand on the bottom floor, okay? Otherwise, he does deal a ton of damage or even kill you. Anyway, I don't blame you if you don't hit these perfect parries. It is incredibly difficult to do that in this difficulty. Anyway, don't forget your yellow herbs. So evade and yeah, you really don't need an RPG for this guy. So, yeah, there you go. You can use heavy grenades against him if you want, but really you don't need it. So when he covers himself like that, just shoot him in the feet, and yeah, there we go. That's it. You don't need a rocket launcher. He does give you the fighting knife, so keep it as a memento if you want. But yeah, that's the Krauser boss fight. This is the maxed out Chicago, by the way. You can do this with a maxed out TMP as well. So I don't want to hear anyone say Chicago. Anyway. That took 20 minutes and 42 seconds. We are going to continue without saving until the merchant. So keep going until you find your merchant and sell anything that you want. It doesn't matter at this point. Just make sure you have a full armor, body armor vest, okay? You can send all of the accessories that you don't own to the storage, like the knife and stuff like that. I actually recommend bringing in the sniper rifle this time around. If you have an exclusive ticket, I actually recommend giving it to the sniper rifle. So we are going to save here. This is save number 14. Okay, we're saving in a different slot just to make sure. Save number 14. So we are approaching the 4-hour mark here and the final skip. So the best advice I can give you in this area is to just hide behind this wall until Mike comes in. Okay, hide behind this thing right here. You have to be fast. Don't get hit because the guys will actually hit you here. So, Mike comes in. You guys have a conversation. Blah, blah, blah. Take out all of the enemies. And you will speed up the process of Mike destroying the barrier. So, right after Mike destroys the barrier, we're gonna run to this location. And we are going to peek a little bit, okay? Peek a little bit, and then go back. Go back. Just go back all the way back, because there's an RPG coming, okay? Just all you have to do is just wait around here. Just wait around here. Mike will destroy everybody, and then we can just run forward. Shoot the barrel. Sometimes there's a plaga, but it's not an issue when you have a Infinite Chicago Sweeper. So, yeah, gonna take out that barrel. It will be a plaga sometimes, by the way. Just wait for Mike to destroy it. It's fine. Anyway, go up the ladder. This is the last major skip that we are going to be facing. Equip a heavy grenade and wait for the cutscene and throw it at the anti-aircraft gun. After that, we're going to position ourselves next to these boxes and take out all of the enemies from here. Watch out though, you can still be hit by RPGs. Just sit in the very corner and then just kill everyone until they're all dead. Take out the enemies at the top with your sniper rifle if you really have to, if you want, but it shouldn't be necessary. We're currently at 3 hours and 58, but yeah. So Mike will destroy the gate. So all we have to do is just run to it, and that's all we have to do. Also, if this mounted turret is giving you trouble, you can use a regular grenade against it. This is why we replenish our body armor. Anyway, we're gonna use a regular grenade against it, and it shouldn't give us any issues. So, we're gonna run through the hole in the gate, kill any enemies that are trying to stop you, and immediately go to the left here. You know why? Because all of the enemies are gonna bunch up here, and they're gonna get killed by the friendly fire of the turrets. So just sit here, spend some time here, and yeah, kill everyone off. This is an annoying area, so take your time with it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Again, we're not speedrunning. We're literally just trying to get a trophy, unlock, or, you know, the cat ears. We're not trying to break any world records. We're literally just trying to get something cool in the game. Anyway, let's move on. I am sniping this dude with my sniper rifle, by the way. He will be a plaga, so you can shoot the plaga from afar, don't worry. Yeah, so after a bunch of enemies are dead, we're just gonna snipe that dude, okay? Just remember that. Make sure we take out as many enemies as we can here at the bottom. Just make sure we aren't disturbed. And then we're gonna make our way up this ladder. There is a green herb here. Add that to our collection of millions of herbs. And we're gonna move upstairs. Upstairs, we can throw a grenade at this turret guy, okay? Or you can snipe him. Watch out, there is an RPG guy outside sometimes, so it's okay though. He shouldn't be able to hit you. But just as a precaution, you can just kill him right there. There we go. So, if one grenade is not enough, just throw another one. Like that. Boom. Destroyed. Now, we can go and get our first lever on the right. Or the left, it's up to you. I'm deciding to do right first. Okay. Let's move on. So, we're gonna grab any possible items that we have here. Get the lever, and this should spawn even more enemies because, of course, it wouldn't be the island if it wasn't freaking annoying. This also spawns the cowhead guy with the minigun, so yeah, be careful. We're gonna go up this ladder. Before that, we're gonna grab the red herb. We might have to camp up here for a little bit because there are a bunch of enemies throwing grenades and stuff like that. Dynamite, sorry, and molotovs and things like that, so take your time with this area. Don't rush it. That's the best advice I can give you, because if you rush in, you will most likely get destroyed. So take your time, one by one, kill them all. They will come up the ladder, so yeah, keep that in mind. Watch out for any possible plagas, of course, as per usual. So this dude, the boar head dude, we're just gonna kill him, okay? We're just gonna destroy him. He is the biggest issue here. See, he does drop a red barrel, so pretty cool. Anyway, after everyone's dead, get the final lever, and now we can proceed onwards. So, of course, watch out for any possible enemies. They can still kill you here. And if they kill you, it's all the way back to the beginning, so take your time. So, we're gonna tackle one of the most sad places in the entire world. Unfortunately, Mike will leave us here.
Get in! Thanks. When we get out of here, drinks are on me. I know a good bar.
As soon as we come out of the cutscene, we have to kill the bugs. Don't let them grab you, so kill the one on the left first and then the one in the middle. Sometimes you can't really help it, but it's okay. Just kill them all. There are some medallions here that you can complete if you really want to, but I honestly don't think you need it at this point. So let's keep going. Also treasures and stuff like that, but yeah. So this area is actually quite easy, very simple. There are 2 regenerators that we can take out if we want, but we don't have to wake them up. So in order to be able to see where the regenerators are, we can equip our rifle and we can look at the bags. So as you can see, there's one right there, so don't touch that one, otherwise he will wake up. And then there is a viper here, so watch out. And yeah, the next regenerator will be in the middle of this room. So just to make sure, we're gonna look through the thing, but you don't really have to because you can see it. Yeah, so break that, get the velvet blue. Make sure you break those boxes because we're gonna run past that bag. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Don't touch it. There we go. Now we're good. Now we can just hit anything. Take this route and you should be able to do it easily. Just sprint all the way. And now to the final stretch. We've made it to the second to last area. Make sure if you have any coins here, you make sure to spend them. Repair your armor if you want to, it's up to you, and then just run out. This is the final stretch. Come on, you got this. There is a Novistador here hidden, so take him out. Check out all of the enemies here, including the boar dude here that shoots you. You can use your sniper rifle here to snipe the crossbow guys. So yeah, don't worry, even if you get hit, it's whatever, you know. Just make sure that you have at least 200,000 by the end. There is a yellow herb here. This should also complete your collection of max health items. So even if you don't have max health, don't worry, it's okay. I finished my previous playthrough without having max health anyway, so... yeah, we're going to be sniping the archers here. You don't have to if you don't want to, but the important thing to do is to destroy this dude, the RPG guy. After that, we can just run past everybody. If you want, there's some sapphires if you really desire to have more gold or pesetas. So yeah, again, take your time, kill all of the enemies, especially the bugs. You can walk past the regular enemies, but I suggest you kill the bugs, because otherwise they will follow you. We're gonna shoot this mine, jump across. We can stun these guys. I'm gonna run past this barrel and go upstairs. There will be another boar head dude here, so keep an eye out for that. Right as we reach the double doors. So be careful, right there. Just destroy him. Good job. There you go. This one also will be a plaga most of the time, but if you shoot fast enough, you can kill it. Anyway, disable the turret and then run all the way back. And now we are ready to finish the game. Jump across. I'm using a flashbang here because I don't want to deal with these dudes. We won't be needing this flashbang anyway. So this is the last flashbang. Just keep going, just keep going. You can stun these guys with your Chicago. So, yeah. Look at all these bugs. Just run. And now we've reached the end of this chapter. Congratulations.
Ashley! Laboratory B.
So, quick reminder that we still have some time left here, okay? This chapter right here is very linear, so I'm just gonna skip it, but basically just follow the light. Once we reach the end, we will be able to use Luis's key to open his laboratory. So don't forget to interact with the door. And that's it. We've reached the end of the chapter. Congratulations. So we've reached the end of the chapter here. Chapter 15, we're going to save here. This is our last save. This is our 15th save. Congratulations, you made it.
So, all of this, removing the parasites, this was Luis.
Yeah, we're alive. Thanks to him. Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
I'm getting good at that.
Right? You sure you're okay?
Never been better.
Good. Look at this place. That woman who helped us. Do you think she's alright?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
So we're gonna kill this bug, otherwise he will damage us. And then go up the rocks here. There will be 2 more bugs on our way to the final checkpoint. So make sure you kill them. Okay? So we are 4 hours and 10 minutes. Okay? I'm checking to see how many saves I have, making sure I didn't mess up. And yeah, so we're gonna continue onwards here. We are at 15 saves, chapter 16, 4 hours and 10. Let's go. Don't worry about the other one. Let's just run to the merchant. So, our strategy here is going to be to purchase a rocket launcher. We don't need anything else. We are going to eat any possible things that we like any fish or anything like that to make room. We have a ton of heals, like straight up. I made sure that you get this many heals, but of course it's random. But yeah, so we're gonna sell everything. It doesn't matter if you have any ornate necklaces that are not full completed. Just sell all the ammo that you have that you're not gonna be using, because yeah, we're gonna purchase the rocket launcher. We're gonna send the Stingray rifle to the storage. So send it to the storage and send the scope also to the storage. Look at all this. Look at all this healing. Anyway, of course, I don't expect you to have the same exact attaché case than me, but yeah, I'm gonna repair my body armor because I can, and I'm gonna purchase the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is a one-shot, so yeah, we are going to one-shot the enemy, the final boss of the game. So yeah, let's go. Let's get to it. Let's finish this game. Congratulations. You made it this far, and if you don't have enough money for the rocket launcher, there's a gold ingot right there. Just sell all your guns. Sell your Chicago, sell everything. So we're gonna shoot Sadler as soon as we spawn in. Wait, oh no, we failed. Oh no, oh no. Never mind. Gotcha. Huh, you thought. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna skip the cutscene and then we're gonna just unload on him. His second phase is pretty much just a timed event, but if you want to feel bad about yourself, you can just shoot him. It does speed up the process, so might as well. So there we go. After we've dealt enough damage, or after enough time has passed, Ada will throw the red special rocket launcher. And that is it. Congratulations, you did it.
Okay, let's get out of here.
So if you have 15 saves, don't touch that typewriter at all. Don't you dare, okay? Let's just keep going because we saved before the boss. So let's just go. Make sure you only have 15 saves or less, okay? No more than 15. No more. And yes, saves at the end of the chapters count, okay? Anyway, continue going on here. Equip your Chicago and kill this dude. It doesn't matter, but if you want to make it faster, just kill him. We only have about 50 to 59 seconds to escape on the jet ski, and the jet ski can only take up to like 1 or 2 hits. So if you fail, it's back to the boss, okay? But it's okay because we made it, and we can buy a rocket launcher again if we do fail. But yeah, we did it. So I want to personally thank you and congratulate you on your outstanding achievement. Thank you so much for being here, watching until the end. If you did watch until the end, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, enable notifications to know when I upload and when I go live. And yeah, let's see. Let's give you some last tips. I'm going to decelerate here. Let go of the acceleration button to not take damage, okay? And then we're just gonna hold down the accelerate right here. And then if you want to do a trick, you can press X or hold X, whatever. It does give you 1000% does for some reason, but yeah, I guess it's an extra for NG+. Anyway, avoid all these things if you care. Watch out, this rock is very difficult to avoid. But yeah, if you press X right here on the ramp, you can do a little spin. And yeah, the worst has passed. So if you made it past that part without taking damage, you pretty much got the trophy on not taking damage. But yeah, that's it. That's how you get S+ rank in Resident Evil 4 Remake 2023 Professional S+. Holy hell, that was close. Did you see that? Anyway, I don't even know if this video is gonna do good. I don't even know if people will care because I already have a video like this. So who knows? Who knows? Anyway, 4 hours later, we did it. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
You really are the best.